Hey guys, and he was kind of beating all around the bush, and he said the reason was because really the person he has back home is his spin dom, and that she finally. And I was like, what? That's a thing?
But there's applying it, and then there's the actual action.
Right.
Like when you discipline a child, you tell
Keep going. And then when we do it, you gotta say, "Scissor me, daddy," like that. All right?
No, you know.
This is
Different.
not the fucking thing to do. Like,
They think that's normal.
I got you, like, buddy. I can't help her.
Minutes later, I see a pizza slide under my door. No contact. Like, I'm good.
You see the pizza slide under the door with the hands, and your fucking hand slam down on top of it and grab his.
We have an initial physical type of what we like to see initially, because our eye is always drawn to something. I can see a tall guy, big and broad shoulders, and I'm like, ooh, nice. But if he talks to me, and I'm gonna be like, maybe not.
Okay, so Mike, until we get the rest of the guys in, do you want to start with your first question for us ladies? First of all, are you drinking a Capri Sun?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. First things first, what is happening?
you don't understand how that just never going to get old. Like, because I think every time we see that part, you start smiling because it's like, I don't know. This is the chemistry. That's all it is.
It's the infamous Capri Sun that was this big in your hand.
Yes, you make sure you keep that thing on standby so you can remind me how little it was. If we go back and watch it, it was not that small.
It was tiny.
It wasn't that small. I
Okay,
promise.
all right. We'll go a little bigger. It was like this.
Hey, come on. You try to get me. I like it. But I'm not on camera yet, but I will be on camera in a quick second. Welcome to We Got Questions podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Mr. Hennessy, and I'm joined here with the basic one.
Hi, guys.
Hey. You know, I got to make sure that we throw all our stuff up there so y'all know what's going on. Make sure that y'all follow us on everything. All social media platforms. We're on Twitter, YouTube. I'm live on Twitch right now. I'm live on my Facebook. I'm live on a couple different places. But all them things right there at the bottom, right there, boy, you got to follow that right there, and you good to go. Like, but you know, before we get into our topic, I always like to ask, how was your week this week? How was it last week? I'm sorry, how was your week and all that good stuff? Was it pretty dope? You know.
It was a roller coaster. If there was ever a week to call a roller coaster, it was this week. It had really high highs and some low lows. So it's like,
damn,
I don't really know how to feel it. Like,
did your voice fucked up at some point last week?
Every time something great happened, it would be like life would be cool. I'd be like, hey, remember life. Kick you, punch you in the gut right quick. Like, no, like every single time something amazing happened, like it would just be a little reminder. Oh, no, don't get too happy, sis. This is gonna happen. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna complain because, you know, life is life and things happen. And I've said, I've had some really great times this past week, and then also just like some not so great also. But all in all, we'll be fine. We'll be okay.
All right, listen, as long as you're okay, I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. As long as you're okay, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But all right, so look, before we get to the podcast talk, before we get to all the shits and all that, the reason why I'm on camera, because I'm revealing something basic that I feel like she gonna like. Now I need you to send me the address because I need you to send me the address.
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna send you that. You
haven't sent me the address.
I know, I forget every time.
Yeah,
you do.
That's very true. You do forget it. So look, look, basic. Look, why am I breaking up so much?
Look, you've got a T-shirt.
I got a T-shirt's made. Am I breaking up that bad right now?
Awesome. Not to me.
Oh,
that's
okay. Hold on.
So exciting, Mike.
So look, guys. Yeah. And then I have yours sitting right here. You know, this is yours right here.
Oh my gosh! Look, our faces are on it too. That's us.
And then look, I got the back of it, so it's advertisement when you walk.
Nice.
You're gonna see that right there. So I can see it right
Oh,
there.
I love it. That's awesome. No, I love it. That's a great surprise. That is
Yes.
an amazing surprise. I love
Well, I
it.
gotta get this to you so I can go ahead and send it off and get that part going.
I'm gonna do it right now because every time I say I'm gonna do it, I never send it to you. Like I'm like, okay, I'll do it right away. Never do it.
I hear you. So yeah, we doing big things over here. What's up, y'all? On the TikTok side, what's up, everybody? Welcome through. Come on over to the podcast side. You said she's pretty. I know, ain't basic beautiful. She ain't so basic. She be trying to act like she's basic. She's not basic. She's better than basic, y'all. She's better than basic. So. I'm going to refresh and come back in.
Basic doesn't have to be bad.
You sure I ain't doing like a Marion dance in this bitch? Like,
no,
I ain't ticking around.
No, I don't.
I look like I'm just cruising right through.
Yeah. Is it glitching to you?
Huh?
Is it glitching?
It's a little ticky tacky to me, but it is what it is. Like,
I'll let you know if I see you like
pot locking.
And warp from one place to the next. I'll let you know.
Are you looking at the podcast? What's up, Jordan? Jordan, come over to the podcast. I'm telling everybody, come on to the podcast. I ain't gonna be here
over, guys.
Yeah, y'all gotta come over. So,
and when you come over and come in, say hello, so we'll know you're here. We want to. Yes. I always tell people when they come to my lives, I speak back. So say hello.
Tell them you don't bite. That's all. And then
I don't bite. I don't unless you ask me to.
Luke,
then maybe I'll bite.
What's going on, brother? We are on the podcast live right now. So if you see me look in this direction, I'm talking on the podcast. So that's what I'm doing. So, but we got to share this out to people. We gotta get this thing going. You know, like got to share it to the world. Make sure that everybody sees it. So if y'all go to my link tree right now, y'all will see the podcast is live right now. We got questions. We're talking about social media and relationships. That's the biggest thing that we're talking about. That is sitting here on your screen. Live is day. I am not taking no requests from nobody. I need to figure out how to turn that shit off. You know how people send you like requests.
When it pops up, it'll say you can turn it off. Like at the bottom. Look at the bottom.
Oh,
you can click something.
Okay, Dr. Protein, what's going on? We on the podcast. Yo, cuz, what's going on? How are you? We're on the podcast right now. We on the podcast. So if y'all hear me, I'm just a social media relationship. That's a tough question. No, it's not that it's a tough question.
It's not. And the thing is, we want to hear we're talking about it on a broad spectrum. So like we have no definite opinion on anything. We're interested in where everybody stands and everyone's approach because like we talk about here. Hey, Sis, how are you?
What's up, Lexi?
We say here.
Podcast, y'all. We're in a podcast.
There's no wrong answer. Life is just life and everything happens. And so when you come here, we want to hear everything. There's no wrong answer. We're all allowed to agree and disagree, but we respect every possible opinion because that's just how life is. Like there's no one way of doing anything. We just like to explore how people do things and why they do those things and what led to those places. You know what I mean? So like Mike was talking about, we're talking about because social media is like so woven within our daily lives, like every day. It has literally changed, I think, the culture of dating, whether it be like something that you're even very conscious of. Like it's just something that like because social media is so intertwined in our lives, it's changed the way a lot of us approach dating. It's changed the way we handle relationships. It's changed the way we interact with our partners. Like we're concerned with who our partners are talking to on social media, what they're liking, what they're not liking, if they're leaving a heart or a smiley face, what they're saying, what women are saying. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how we look at it, it has definitely changed the course of dating. And so we're just going to talk about all of those things.
Right. And
how everybody, how people handle it differently, because I don't expect for any of us to all have like the same opinion about things. Right. We all do things very differently.
Right.
We just want to talk about it. And the point of us talking about it is so that maybe we can learn and view different perspectives and understand people. This is all about understanding, and that's it. Right. No right or wrong to anything.
Okay. All right. So look, I agree with you as far as that, because I do feel like the social media, it has played as things with relationships, and I feel like the biggest part. Putty, you made it over. Nice. You can take control of that too. Let me take that off the screen. By the way.
Excuse me.
But you got you
Yeah,
can take the
hold
comments
on.
and stuff.
So we've got Proverbs 31 woman. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Cynthia's back. Welcome.
Yes. Cynthia's back.
How are you? Welcome. I don't know if this is your first time, but if it is, welcome.
This is Putty's first time, but she's on it. She's looking at the
nice.
Everything right now on my side. So it's like I'm just getting people over here as much as I can. I'm moving as fast.
Hi, Jenny. How are you? Welcome to We Got Questions.
My finger hurt.
Oh, okay. Relax.
Well, okay. What's going on, Cheeky? We live on the podcast right now. Me and Basic over here. No, so look, I agree with you as far as that. You made it from TikTok. Thank you, Janine. I said it right, Janine.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I did. So
no, it's just Jenny. It's Jenny Christine.
Jenny. Okay, I apologize, Jenny. All right, thank you, Basic. So the biggest part is the fact that we have access to so many people that we've never seen in our lives before.
Yeah.
I would never know. Like I'm just saying, like, you know how when you're a kid you got these big crushes?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Nisha, I know you know Nisha. I got you now. Thank you for joining. These are all new people, so make sure that y'all following us. Make sure that y'all liking it.
Like it and hit the follow button. I get something's poking me in my sleeve.
It's not poking you.
Yes, something's. If you see me do this,
how the hell? Like you look like you about to take your clothes off right now. I'm like, all right. It's a little too early in the show. Like
there's something literally poking me.
Senpai, what's going on?
Oh my goodness.
I'm looking at it's too early to get necky. Like
I apologize.
man.
I know, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, she said that you was pretty. That's what it was. She said that you was pretty.
Oh, thank you so much.
I know, right? And you see how she throwing that? Look at her throwing that thing on her lips right there. She over there getting them Jones nice and smooth for everybody to sit back and watch it. I'm about to AM Selmar the shit out of this John.
No.
Y'all don't know what basic is.
Wait.
She put that shit on her face.
Mike, did you notice that I can breathe? I can breathe.
No. I do know this. Remember, I told you your last week you was all fucked up. You started off the week. Yeah, nasally. I'm like, God damn. Like
the congestion was real. It was taking me out. Oh my goodness.
What's up? All right, Styles, we are live on the podcast. Styles, if you want to come through, let me know. I'll bring you over.
Hey, Prina.
My daughter doesn't wave like this. So.
Hi.
What up, Prina? Prina. I told you this was your damn idea for real.
Not me doing an advertisement for QT.
Right. I'm doing an advertisement for her. She's doing an advertisement for QT. I don't even know who that is.
It's a gas station.
Oh
my goodness. Yeah. It's just a gas.
You was out here trashing the gas station chicken wings.
There's nothing better than like a giant gas station drink. Does anybody else like stop by the gas station just to get That's all I did. I didn't even get gas. I just went and got a drink. That's all. Quick Trip, yes. Like, and Quick Trip is the quintessential place to go get a gas station.
What's going on?
So I just stopped and got a drink before I got home. I got that and candy. Don't judge me. That and candy. I'm gonna wait for Mike to come back before we start talking. He's inviting everybody over. No.
I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Good times are bound to happen if you come. Listen, if you come out.
Good times are bound to happen if you come out
with a huge drink. I feel like your day is better.
So all you get is the drinks from the gas station. You don't get no big ass chicken wings that they. I swear them chicken wings look like they didn't slice that shit off of a dinosaur's ass and
sometimes
just
I'll do
put it together.
The buffalo cheese stick.
No.
Buffalo chicken cheese stick. 100%. I'll grab some of those sometimes. I didn't do that today. Today I grabbed candy.
Hold on, let's say, like, hold up. What's going on?
I was trying to find my candy, but I can't find it.
Candy stick. I don't know. She said something about He said, I mean, chickens are dinosaurs. All right, listen, I don't care, Chaz Baz. All I'm saying is, you know, them things is mutated. They didn't probably.
Listen. This is what I have to say to that.
They got so much hormones in there. Like,
I haven't died yet. Okay.
What up, Styles?
I'm still Gabby? Here. I haven't died yet. I'm good.
Okay? Said, send her the invite. I'm gonna send her the invite.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
I got candy.
Right
Oh,
back.
here's my bag. Hold on. I
Oh.
went and got my favorite candy, which is the Trolleys and the Very Berry.
Is that Michael Jordan or something in the front? Who that? Oh, that's a Call of Duty character or something. Never mind.
It's definitely not Michael Jordan.
I don't know why I thought that. I apologize.
Michael Jordan.
I thought it was Mike Jordan. I want to say, hey, yo,
So
motherfucker been retired for 50 years. Like, they just throwing him on anything now. All right, basic. Entertain the people. I got to send this to them real quick. I'll be right back, everybody. With my
It is PUBG.
AMSR voice. Hey, y'all, look. Hold on. If y'all look right,
PUBG.
if y'all look, y'all can see the lips of Basic. Look at them. She's licking them right now. They're so juicy and sensual.
Don't bring it.
Something for the eyes
I don't
to
want
be mesmerized by.
No one paid him any attention.
I'm talking about right. I'm talking to her in the third, like I'm the third person or something. As Basic sits here and smile at the camera and just looks at everybody with the lip sex.
Oh, you just need the
so shining.
I
All
don't
right, right
know
back.
though. So like we were saying earlier, we're talking about social media and relationships. And I guess the first thing that we can bring up, and please, if you guys want to chime in and then like talk about your personal experiences, of course we want you to do that. If for any reason, excuse me, you guys want us to like send you, if we can, we'll figure it out. We'll send you a link if you guys want to pop up in the panel. That would be great too, because we love to hear and see you guys when you're talking. But the first thing that I kind of want to talk about is, do you feel like, or do you choose to share your relationships on TikTok? Now, there's going to be several variations coming from this question, okay? Oh, Styles, okay. If Mike doesn't have your contact stuff, I'll send you a link through TikTok, but I'll ask him in a minute when he comes back. Do you personally prefer, or is it a preference of yours? Do you try not to? Do you think you should share when you're in a relationship or your relationship status on social media? She said you're not on TikTok. Listen, I get that. We're gonna circle back to this. And then Jenny was saying vaguely, what's that?
So wait, time out. Hold on. So it was only certain destinations. Like,
Listen,
I'll be live on
Instagram.
Instagram. As soon as I go to TikTok, fuck no.
I'm confident I would, but I wouldn't. I get that. Sin says no, you won't know about mine until it's solid. Almost married. I can understand that. Let's see. Chef said no, I wouldn't do it. That sounds like Gen Z's bag. And she was saying TikTok is worse than high school. Listen, and that's why I said I'm going to circle back to that. There's nothing I agree with more than TikTok is worse than high school, especially when it comes to relationships. Now, I am a fairly
Okay, I'm full-time back.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I'm a fairly private person.
Yes.
When it comes to relationships, but as some of you may know, like my last relationship, I was pretty vocal. We didn't even want to be super vocal about it, but because we initially knew each other from TikTok, people started to put it together, and we ended up having to talk about it before I think either one of us wanted to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Styles, text me, Styles.
Like we wanted to keep it between us at first, and then everyone knew, and so then it was like, so then why am I not talking about it? Like now that everybody knows, because they keep asking me, Caprina, are you ready? Are you ready for me to bring you up, ma'am? Okay, cool.
God damn, Prina.
In my last relationship, like we weren't trying to share it, but people were asking questions. And so then we ended up like, okay, yes, we are together. And then we would end up going live together or stuff like that. And then people just eventually knew that we were together. It was
so
right now. I won't say right now, but I'm sure you've seen me with him several times. He's been in here several times. You've seen me in lives with him several times. Well, in the past, we're not currly.
Are you about to do the reveal?
No, I'm not going to do a reveal.
Oh, I'm about to say.
But like,
oh, please don't. That's nobody's business. Oh God.
Right.
No. I know. That's what I was about to say.
But,
you know. Leave
it. He knows. But initially, and that's why I said it wasn't like it wasn't a secret. Like I think people knew because we ended up having to talk about it. It wasn't something that we wanted to talk about, but people started asking questions, and so we ended up having to talk about it. And I'll admit, there was definitely like not issues between me and him, but issues with other people and speculation.
So
And that was the weird part.
let me say this. I'm big on if I ain't got no ring on my finger, I ain't about to sit here and put all my business out for everybody.
Right.
That's always been my motto. If we have not even, and that's if not, I mind you, that's if you choose to go that route with people, right?
Right.
Because some people don't even want that. Some people just want a long-term relationship, right?
Uh-huh.
But for me, I think I'm like Cheeky. TikTok is a big high school. I think it's worse than high school.
Absolutely.
And what's up, Styles? You have people who's too invested, more invested than you are, right? Like you try to figure out why people are more. Would you?
Look at them kids. Uh-oh.
Bye,
About to start fighting
Go.
fighting the kids now.
bye.
Not the fight. Why can I see myself right here and up here?
Oh,
I don't know why.
At the
I
bottom
just see you right there. I just see you right. Oh, because you're in the thing. That's why.
yeah.
Okay.
in here,
But-
here in the studio.
So
Oh, okay.
so for me,
Okay.
I think you got people too invested. I think people be looking for your downfall. It's like people are weird now, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if y'all in a happy space and y'all happy with each other, why do everybody need to know?
Right.
Long as your person make sure they control everything how they need to be controlled,
Yeah.
you do everything how you need to do it, then y'all good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And it definitely was in the initial, like I said, we weren't looking to share. I wasn't looking to share. We're both very private people. And neither one of us were looking to share our relationship at all. But people kept speculating because we were always together. And so they asked.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
And
matter.
then it was like,
that part. It's the assumption.
only initially, like in the beginning, there was definitely people who had something to say. It had nothing to do with like me and him. We didn't have a problem. It was other people trying to have input, or having input.
Mhm.
And then we just were like, it don't really matter what nobody got to say. Like none of that was really phasing us. But people ended up eventually knowing because we were together so much, and we went on a trip together, and like in my
Look, okay,
other
all right.
See,
things.
mine wasn't put out there. I did.
Hi.
I did a TikTok relationship, but I didn't put my relationship out. Well,
Yeah,
at first
I mean,
I didn't put my relationship out there. My significant other decided to put my relationship out there. Me personally, I wouldn't do it again.
yeah,
Only because it causes a lot of TikTok is very small. The community is small.
Yeah.
For one, it's hard to date on social media anyway when everybody is cool with everybody. It's like you don't know who done mess with. This is where it becomes a gray area with keeping shit private.
yeah,
Because you don't know who done mess with who. You don't know who is who's ex because or who used to date who. And it becomes this playing field of everybody end up loving the crew because nobody knows who at one point in the time
Right.
dealt with the other person. So it becomes a real messy situation. Me personally, I didn't have a big problem with my relationship being out there. I just felt like it was very one-sided. And I'm a big believer in taking my L's in private.
Mm,
So now when I date, I still can't stand it. Like I've talked to two people who have felt the need to put it out there that they talk to me. And me personally, I don't like that.
yeah,
It ain't nobody business who you talk to because if we don't work out, nobody will know we didn't work
Nobody
out.
will never know.
Right.
But the fact that you gotta say some shit is gonna be the same of them. Oh, we're such and such. I don't associate with such and such.
right.
Right.
I was never
I
with
think
such and such. The fact that you gotta clear out the damn room is a problem.
Yeah, I think that's the part that we had to find a balance with because it wasn't a secret anymore that we were together, but also we just had to figure out, and we both knew that no matter what happened in our relationship, that was not going to be discussed on TikTok. Like I'm a firm believer in not
That
discussing
part.
any of our personal private, no matter whatever happened between us and whatever will happen between us, because he's still in my life. You will never hear me talk about him on TikTok. Not in that personal space. Like I'm never revealing what happens between us, like in our personal private time to people. I had somebody ask me, Raquel, do you want when they thought something had happened, oh, do we need to have a conversation? Why am I gonna tell you about my conversation with my man?
Nah, that part. Like, why am I gonna let you into the cause this the thing too. When people know, and it's not just even just on TikTok, but when people know that you're in a relationship, especially when it's like TikTok like us with people, The biggest problem I see is boundary respect, especially when you're both attractive people, especially when both people that are fairly popular.
Yeah.
And like I said, you run the same mix. The things I always see the most is when y'all break up, nobody knows whose side to go on, even though it doesn't have to be a damn side.
Right.
That's when all of a sudden people have every little thing to say about that opposite person, but they had nothing to say when y'all was together.
Right.
Then all of a sudden they enable the buffoonery. Like when y'all in a relationship, it's like friends and associates have no respect and boundary for your relationship. Like I tell people this all the time. At no point in time will I ever be cool with a man call me baby. That's not my man. You will never see a man that's not, and anybody who know me know this. You will never at any point in time see a man call me baby, and that's not somebody I'm dating or in a relationship with. I take that naming very seriously. Like I don't play with it. So when people come in my life, like I be making it very clear, I'm not your baby, I'm not your boo. Don't call me that shit. That's my name. Use it. Don't call me nothing else. Because I'm big on ownership and respect and boundaries. One thing I have noticed is on social media, when you date somebody that's fairly flirtatious and fairly popular, a lot of the time these become a problem. They have way too many options, so they feel like you're just another one of them motherfuckers.
Are there
And they
options
think
really? Let's be clear because
wait, I'm telling you what I've noticed that they think.
Oh,
They
okay.
got a lot of options.
Yeah,
So
'cause-
you're one of many, and so they can run and do what they choose to do. They don't have to stop doing what they were doing because that's how you met them. Even though at any point in time you should have a boundary in which the levels in which you go once you're with somebody. I don't give a fuck what you was doing while you were single. Obviously, you're not single anymore. So things should be adjusted to respect that boundary. And for 3, there is no boundaries. People do not create boundaries when they're in relationships on social media.
Listen.
They allow people to say, do, and anything, and no respect for their significant other worth a damn.
But what I can tell you about him is we set clear boundaries. I think this is the reason why that we set very clear boundaries early, like quick. No, because of the nature of it. You know what I mean? Because we knew we were both because when people started, especially when people started to figure it out, we set very clear boundaries for our relationship quickly. Ain't no sharing what happens here with other people. Ain't no, it was just very clear. Like, this is what our boundaries are. This is what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. Ain't no flirting with outside. If we are together, like seriously in a relationship, this is me and you. This is not a TikTok flirtationship. This is a real. We're talking about outside. We had to set a real boundary that this was a real relationship and not a TikTok relationship. This isn't a TikTok.
That's something fun to do.
This is we're actually trying to build something together outside of this. And I think when I started to like set certain boundaries, I think it was difficult for some people because they're used to TikTok flirtationships and they
used to get real down and dirty.
How that can be, like, anybody can be involved. And
what's up, sis?
That happened.
Welcome to the fun shit.
Hi, Mama. So I say this with
what's going on.
When you say people have options, the grass is always gonna look greener, right? Because when you put manure over there, it's gonna stay green. It's just full of crap. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about social media and you talk about people on social media relationships, like I said before, I'm big about privacy. I'm not a secret, but I'm big on private, right?
Yeah.
Because secret and privacy are 2 different things.
2 different things. If I'm your secret, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But keep it that way. Don't get offended when I keep you
Because baby, one thing about it, 2 things for sure. Whatever place you put me in,
I'ma stay there.
Be ready to stay there, motherfucker. Be tread lightly. Because I didn't have to teach people
what's going on, Ty?
Tread lightly.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, Mary.
Just know it's gonna stay that way. So
right.
You think I'm gonna be a secret? Who gonna play their role?
Right. Right. I'm big as thing. I'm big at being in place.
Don't be in public when somebody starts flirting me talking about some.
Because remember, you said this is the box I'm in. So if I'm in that box, I'm gonna stay in that box. You do whatever you do, and I'm gonna do what I got doing over here.
But
Right.
You
listen,
turn boo
but
real
listen,
quick when people see you got other options.
but listen. I'll say this, right? I completely understand it, and I understand the keeping stuff a secret. As long as y'all have established that level of connection with each other, that's what it's going to be. That's what it should be, as y'all say, right? It should be that.
Right.
There's
Right.
nothing that's going to change between that. But when do you get to a point where y'all feel like it's not, y'all don't want it to be that? Do y'all feel like y'all would want to display it on social media and stuff like that?
So I'm gonna
Like,
say
or
that
what does it take
what
for that person to be?
basically what she's doing, they had communication, right? The effective communication. They talk about things, and a lot of times people don't do that effectively. So they feed you whatever they feed you, and they expect that what they feed you, you got to take that, right? But if you set boundaries for yourself and know what you're gonna take or what you're not gonna take, then you're gonna move a certain way for yourself,
Yeah.
right? For me, like I said, my ex-husband is still on my Facebook page, and that's like 2006, 2007. Okay. When I say a man won't be posted on my page until it is to a point where I know it's official, there's no need for him to be on my page. There's no need for us to be out here talking about anything, because what you're not gonna do is make me look stupid down the road.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. I ain't
Yeah.
posted somebody on my social media since my first fiance, and that was like in 2013.
I mean, I
Like
think I
on my
got 2000.
Facebook,
Yeah.
obviously on
Yeah.
TikTok, I have,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, you know,
Right.
go ahead.
But me personally, like now, because I've been through what I've been through with dating on social media, it would take a lot. Like I would have to know that it's security and legitimacy in the relationship, that there is no outside chick, there is no behind the scenes, or none of that. Like I need to know that this is
Right.
gonna be
No backdoor, extra
because this
backdoor
I take it
conversation.
just as seriously as me introducing you to my child. So if
Right.
I don't feel comfortable doing that, I'm not gonna feel comfortable putting your ass on my social media.
Exactly.
Joe, I'm gonna see what
It
Joe
will. Social media
youth
will take
generation
And
is.
and and in my relationship, he met my child. Like he met
Yes.
my family members. So it was like we were really trying to we knew we were trying to build something different, but we also knew where it began. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
we had to set clear boundaries of what was going,
That's him.
like
Hey,
what
baby.
was necessary. You know what I mean? Like what we had to do to make it work and out of respect with another. It was important.
Yeah. I mean, and when you build relationships like that, where especially when y'all are two fairly popular people on social media, because people have to take that into consideration. How you met your partner is how you met your partner. You have to always take that into mindset. Hold on.
Right.
So when you're on social media and you realize that you have a fairly attractive partner and that you have a partner that is used to a certain amount of attention, this is why having conversations at the beginning and knowing your security in yourself is so important.
Oh, if you
Because what I
insecure,
have
don't even
noticed
come over
is it
here.
is a lot of people who get with people and they're very insecure. So any little thing is like, now it's and I'm like, yo, if you that insecure, you don't need to be dating nobody because that don't make no sense. It don't
That
make,
part.
baby, one thing I ain't never gonna be scared of is another chick taking my spot. Because maybe she can take it, it would never belong to me. So at the end of the day,
I always say that.
it's your
I
loss,
mean,
baby.
that means it wasn't my spot.
Facts,
It's
it's
okay.
your loss. I would never be that pressed for me to
Yeah.
make a man feel like another chick got me struck, like got me any type of rub the wrong way over you. At no
Right.
point of time am I gonna care.
I'm gonna go to the chat really quick because Joe, hi Joe, welcome back. Joe had a good question. He said, "Do you feel this generation has lost what it means to have respect for your partner?" And the reason why I chose this question is because it's interesting because now you see memes, you see reels, you see people talking about if your partner, they will say if your partner doesn't post you on their Facebook or on TikTok,
Is
or
it
if they don't
real?
show your face, is it real? You have all of those questions that's trying to pose the
So
question.
okay.
If they don't want to share you, is it really, or are they hiding you?
All right. Before social media, before we had computers and everything else, how did people know?
Exactly.
They took you out. No.
They took you. No. Yeah, I'm talking about they took you. That's right. But in your community, out in your city, out where you at. Now, if a man don't even take you on a date,
reason why people was doing. Now let's be real about this though. That was a lot of the leading reasons why people start all of a sudden down generational paths. We find out Georgie and Tommy got the same damn parents because nobody knew when Daddy was going out of town. He had a whole other family over here. So I can
fact.
understand why people now feel like And I ain't gonna lie, on social
Mm-mm,
media, people don't found their
mm-mm,
husbands catch up
mm-mm, I
cheating.
respect the food.
So because of social media. So for
So
me, I can understand it, but I do agree with the comment. This generation has lost a lot of respect for their partnerships because we use social media as an excuse to still be disrespectful. Even whether it's the way you post, how you talk, what you
yeah,
comment on, people be like, "Oh, it's just an innocent like." Man, I don't want to hear that because if I liked and hearted and put all the extra ass emojis under another dude's picture, it would be a whole conversation. It's about the intention. It's things and everything that you do. It's some stuff you absolutely don't have to do on social media. Just like I
right.
ain't gotta go on somebody live I don't like just to sit in there and complain. You ain't gotta like and hard to do all that extra on somebody goddamn picture if you're not trying to catch their attention. Because baby, if I'm liking and heart and they're doing a whole bunch of it's to catch the attention.
Okay, see, no, wait a
I'm
minute.
just saying.
Okay, time out for some people, because
For
I
some
am a good,
people,
I'm a big supporter, right? So I will like and heart people's stuff and put comments because if I'm on your page and I rock with you, I'm gonna do that. Does not mean I
yeah,
want to
but
do
you ain't
you.
never said I looked at tasty under a damn comment. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, time out. It's okay, hold on. It's some men, don't get me wrong, it's some men who leave them kind of comments under my and DMs. But I'm talking about the ones who just heart it and go on, right?
Yeah, heart is innocent.
And
I'm talking
just because
about
they're
the
hard,
extra.
yeah, the extra. But if they're hard, I don't turn around and be like, oh, he like all my pictures. I'm about to go DM him. Fine. But you gotta remember, it's some women like that though. It's some men
No
like that.
facts. They would take that and run with it.
And not
They would
knowing you
swear
just
that
being
man
nice.
love them.
Right. And all he doing is liking the picture. That's it.
Right. And also, we have to think about the fact that we can't control what people post under our posts, but we can control what we do.
What
Right?
we do.
So
That part.
People have to realize that for
respect can be
the
like broken in several ways. It all depends on what it means to you. If it
that
matters to
part
you whether
partners.
your partner is liking under other people's posts, that might be your way of finding disrespect in it. If they take their social media persona of being a flirtatious person too far, that could be a level of disrespect to your relationship if that's
Mm-hmm.
what's important to you. If it is you don't share me or nobody knows we're together because you won't even mention you have a girl, that might be a level of disrespect. The
No
thing is
facts.
that, like, because social media is so intertwined in our life, we all have, like, it plays a part in everything now, and it's changed the way we date. It just means different things to different people. Some people might be
So
like, why won't you share me? If I'm your
Right.
girl, you
it's the
share me
new
with the rest of my
boundaries.
life. Why won't you let
Right.
these people know that we together?
But see, but that's the thing, y'all. So okay, maybe I'm
I
different. And
think
I
it's
always say
trauma.
it could be that, but I say all
I
the
think
time
it's
I'm built
trauma.
different.
No,
I
not all the
don't
time.
need that validation from social media, people on page I never met to tell me how I'm going to move and somebody who I talk to every day.
Yeah.
But I think it's trauma because okay, so like for me, I've had a lot of infidelity on partners when I've dated, right? So when I hear that, because in a lot of my relationships I've been hidden, kid you the fuck not. Social media are not been hidden. Um, I think I can understand that. Am I like that? No, because I honestly just like don't give a fuck. Because the way I saw it is I took that L in peace. So hey, you know. But I think for some people, the reason why it's such a pressing issue is because they've been through stuff like that. It's a trigger. Like it's like the minute somebody do some shit, you be like, now hold up now. So you're not gonna mention that you got a girlfriend. You're not gonna say anything like for them. And I think that has to do with self evaluation. Like if you know that's a trigger for you, and you know that's of somewhat importance. Again, back to what Basie said, this is an important thing to have in conversations when you first start talking to somebody. You need to
Mhm.
evaluate, tell yourself, is this a problem because it's a respectable boundary in a relationship, or is it a problem because it's a trigger and a trauma for me? Because we all carry different ones for different reasons. But it's the lack of self evaluation to know that that is the reason behind that and not because of the other person. Because a lot of time when
So
you don't accept your own stuff, you will push that off on somebody else, and that's not their responsibility. That's
and that's
yours.
about to say that's yours. So your healing is your process, right?
Yeah.
With remember what you said, your insecurities. So that means I
Mm-hmm.
have to enter me to figure out what I got to do. Knowing when I came in, this person was doing this. Now, mind you, whoever I'm with do have to respect me. Do have to understand that I might be in a room. Do have to understand it might get back to me that you doing whatever God knows you're doing on this platform. Because
Tread,
people is so like love to
tread lightly.
share and just miss and do too much. So I'm a firm believer. No, I don't. Like I said, I don't mind being private, but
I can
a
see
lot
that.
of times people don't share. And you know why people don't share it too? Because you got a lot of y'all come in
Be
these
right
lives
with you
and
in a second, so.
y'all seen the people who come in the lives and you start talking about relationship or talk about your relationship and then people start coming in and want to give their 2 cents about this and they give it.
They
My
always
God,
got some
2D.
negative to say or some tea about the person you all of a sudden started. Like I
Let
never
me tell you something.
understand people. They never had nothing bad to say about this person before y'all
So
started talking. But as soon
I
as
always
they
say
found out
this.
y'all together, it's everybody under the sun got something to say. Like what? Where
Right,
Yeah.
who
So
exactly
right.
gadget done came out of?
so a lot of the times, like when it comes to social media, we got to look at for what it is. It's an easier access to like me and Basic talked about
Mhm.
before. It's easier access to people you've never came in contact with in your life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you're used to the people in your neighborhood, how much can you have a crush on Brittany from around the corner? If you never met a Basic, a Prina Styles, if you've never seen these type of people before, you don't, you can't say like, oh, I got with Brittany, but now I'm seeing Basic for the first time, and you've never seen Basic, a person that
It's
looked
called
like her.
self
So now all
control,
of a
Mike.
sudden,
Self control.
but no, listen. That's what I'm saying. It's like I understand that, we understand that, but a lot of the times when people go through things like that, it's because it's something they've never seen before. It's almost like
They ain't
It's
experienced life.
almost like, remember in Aladdin when Abu, he told his ass not to touch anything else but the lamp. He
Hmm.
seen it and he was like, "Oh, I need to touch this," because that just and his nature was to do that because he's never seen it before. It's something exotic to him. I'm not
Curiosity.
saying that people are exotic because a lot of people do that shit, but it's like you've never seen certain things before. So I do think that social media can play a fault in it, but it isn't social media that's the problem. Once again, we all know it's
No,
the
it's the
person
person.
involved in
Hmm.
it. But you
Especially
also
if you've been
talking about
sheltered
people,
as a child or person
yeah,
most
but
of
you're
their
also
life.
talking about a person that's never seen certain things before. Am I sitting
So
back
so
saying I got
so
sympathy and understanding for it? Hell no, I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is you are
you made me
seeing
slip my
things
bank.
you've never seen before. Look how sometimes when you get these older people that get on lines, right? That get on
Mm.
lives and they start and then look, it's a pain in the ass. But you talking about seeing, imagine they see this 60-year-old woman around their way, right? And the 60-year-old woman look this way to them, right? And then they see this 16-year-old woman that might be built like a 30-year-old woman. To them, they going nuts down because they never seen it before. And I'm not like I
Okay.
said, once again, this is not about justifying anything. What I'm saying to you is that the access to all this stuff is why it is what it is in this way, and the why people will go after something because you've never seen it before. Some people can, back in the day, you can never meet a Megan Thee Stallion or somebody like that. Back in that day, you would have had to see them if you went to a concert. Sometimes you
Right.
could be sitting on a live
True.
and you might establish connection with this person out of nowhere because it's social media. You have more access to things. You have more access to people. So once again, I have a slight understanding for why people do the things that they do. I'm not saying I agree with it. I just have an understanding of it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I get
It's
it.
a, yeah, it
You're
is.
doing it
Yeah.
because of this.
Yeah. You can see how that could come to be.
Yeah.
I get it, but at the end of the day, and once again, I always say I'm built different. Oh my God, I feel like I always say that all the time
And
because
that's okay. But everybody's
because
not being like you. Just remember
nope,
that.
right. When it comes to social media, and I agree with you, Mike. People, okay, yes, it's some men I be on there. I be like, dang, he fine until he start talking
You ain't never
Yeah,
lied.
but see, that was always your perception. Once again,
because
the
right,
attraction, the initial attraction was
right,
the physical trait that you had towards that person, because that's always the
right,
first thing we're gonna see is the physical side of things. You cannot get past
right.
that at all. As much as we want to say, "Oh, I need the brain," we still got to be able to know what we like. I like what I see, and then I get to know the brain. You're
Facts.
what you're talking about, but what I'm saying is like that's the reason why social media is almost like it's like giving you that pretty picture. Bam! Oh shit, I want that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. There's a
Almost
lot of
looking
filters,
at
a
the
lot of
picture and
filters
turning
going
around, be like,
on.
"Yo, this joint got cracks and bumps and shit all over it," and now you want to get rid of the
It's
fucking
a
picture.
lot
Like,
of filters though too. I be wanting to see what people look like. Like I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
look,
I
she
have
put it
made
in
the
quotes for
mistake
you.
many
I'm
times
fine until you started
flirting
talking.
without checking out
Fine until he
somebody's
start talking.
profile.
Right.
And
I
when
want to
I
get to
go
Joe's
to the
question to
profile, I
y'all.
be like,
If you want to look at that too basic, but I want you to answer
Go ahead.
too. What you got to say, basically?
I was just going to piggyback off of what you said. I
Okay.
think also because it's not only like we see a new shiny toy, it's also the culture of social media, especially with TikTok.
Right.
And
And
maybe
then
even with
beauty.
Instagram,
Yeah.
is that because we are constantly having people come at us with hard eyes flirting in the inbox, I think we've also started to expect or want or crave or need attention from people who really don't matter to us at all. But we need it. You know what I mean? And I don't say we as in us, but like it's a thing that people, they need that attention. They need to feel
And
like
then mostly in what markets?
they need to feel wanted. They crave it. And like all the likes and attention they can get, it matters to them. And so they put themselves out there to be seen in a way because you want to be seen as an object of desire. And let's say you're in a relationship outside of something on social media, but yet your social media persona is one that is constantly getting attention. Are women like you, men like you? You're a sex symbol
It's
on
something you're not
social
used to
media.
in real life.
Right. It's all fake. But
So
it very much becomes like a part of your reality because you need it.
can I say this?
Yeah.
I can always tell the ones who never got attention in real life.
Mm.
And I ain't trying to be funny. Because if you ever got attention in real life, like somebody give you a compliment at Walmart or even Publix or just job,
Well,
wherever you
that's
at,
one of my
right?
next questions.
You come to social media and now everybody's telling you how beautiful you look. Because some of y'all be lying.
You ain't never lied.
Wait.
But the point I'm trying to make is, and I'm not calling, and don't get me wrong, I don't act like I'm a glamour chick. You know, I'm very humble who I am. It is what it is. But I could always tell. It's like a cop. I use that example. You could tell the cop who used to get bullied all the time in school, and now they're the cop, and now they're the bully. Because they never got that. They never got that kind of power. So now they got this power on social media, and the filters make them look good. And when you see them in person, you be like,
that is
because see, this is what you get.
Right, that was
Right here. This is it. This is all you get right here.
Right.
Okay. I look like me.
Nah, fast.
So I have this question basic if you want to answer this from Joe. He wrote it in the panel.
First question is, what did you just put in your mouth?
Putting stuff in your mouth.
It was a gummy.
Why are you trying to sneak it in quickly?
He said,
That's crazy that you just watching what I'm doing, yo. I got 2 more to take.
Okay, question for intelligent panel. With how dating is for the generation, would we see marriages decline as they have been? Listen, I will say this. Here's my answer to this. Y'all can weigh in. I think I'm gonna say yes to a degree, because if there's anything that I noticed on social media, especially now, is that there is such a departure from traditional relationships. And not to say that that's not okay, but I think because it's a trend, people are starting to feel like maybe traditional relationships aren't for them because it's a trend. You know what I mean? And the trend is to date openly, which if that's what works for you, then great. Like, I'm not knocking that at all. But because the trend is to stray away from traditional relationships, or maybe even the beauty of what a traditional relationship can bring to you, because for some people that does work for them. I mean, I want a traditional relationship, but because the trend and everybody is now, you hear a lot more about polyamory, which of course is fine if that works for you, but because of the way social media works, and because people are easily swayed by things and by what people say, it becomes a trend. And now everybody wants to be a part of what they think is supposed to be right because they hear the people talk about it, as opposed to what really fits well in their life, right? And so not only that, but like, when you think about all of the possibilities of infidelity that social media might introduce, or all of the different levels of how a person could feel like their relationship might be disrespected, I can see that there may be a decline in relationships or in marriages when you add all these extra layers that complicate relationships,
Can I hone in on the marriage part? 'Cause
Yeah.
this question, I honestly find it intriguing because I brought this up many times before too. Me personally, I'm gonna say no. Relationships, yes. Marriages, no. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I feel like a lot of marriages aren't what we assume that they are. Even in the back,
That's true.
people always keep saying, "Oh, I want the marriage and my granny, my pop." First of all, let's not act like we don't know it was a lot of shit going on back then. So the
100%.
reason why it's a lot of shit going on in these generations.
Right.
So it does something to my soul. People be like, "Oh, let's act." No, let's not. Let's not act like that was the picture perfect. And I think that's the problem now. That's the reason why relationships are not lasting. Is because everybody wants to put a perfection in a way of a cookie cutter way of how relationships should be and how marriages should be. I said this is for this. Whatever works for you and that person is what works for you and that person.
Right.
The problem with people now is we're trying to live lives as other people instead of figuring out what works for us individually in ourselves or for us and our partner.
True.
You're not picking people based on what's good for your soul. You're picking people based on what's good for your image. And this is why people end up cheating with somebody that's good for their soul, because you be sitting up here, they'll pick people what's good for your image, and what you thought was, oh, what was gonna give me this, what was gonna give me that, or it looked good at the time, or this was the sole reason why we got married, and then didn't look at the ground reason like, this may not be the person I really thought I really wanted to be with. Everybody's reasoning for marriage, it might be differently. But in the end, if it ended for a reason. And I really wish people would stop like bounding people because their marriage ended. Or now as if they're not as worthy as a person to be with because they have been past marriage. Relationships don't work out. So why is it a problem? Not a problem if I end my relationship, but if we both mutually ended this marriage and we knew it was because of equal understanding, why is that supposed to all of a sudden now this person is a horrible person or they just this? But in relationships, it's okay. Because if that's the case, we would stay with the same damn people we were dating in high school.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. But also I think also to add to that, like, because on social media, when people are in relationships, whether it be marriage or relationships, they only post the perfect and beautiful. And that does not happen all the time. Like we have to snap out of it and realize they set up a camera to record a moment that looked beautiful and then gave it to us, right?
Hey, and Queen Naja said it the best. She said, I think in one of her songs she had stated, she said, pull it together, we gotta get in this camera because we gotta make this money. And she was talking about the fact that in her marriage, a lot of the times she wasn't happy. They didn't have their stuff together, and that they had to put on a persona just to make money to the world. And I said, that's the problem. Everybody want to see. At first, I don't want to live in a relationship where my damn camera's in my face 24/7. I believe in people used to ask me why I never post a lot of pictures with my son because I'm living in the now.
Right.
Because I'm there. I don't need a whole bunch of photos. I feel the same way in my relationships. I used to ask myself, why you don't have a lot of photos? Because I'm there. Because I don't feel the need to push out a camera every time we're doing something. It doesn't have to be a picture perfect moment. It could be like a moment that we keep between us. I think that's the problem. Everybody wants to put everything on social media. Everybody wants to validate their relationship on social media. It's like if you're not the most popular thing or people are not giving you validation that your partner is desirable, it's like as if you like your partner less than if you didn't have them on display. Sometimes to me that's a little weird. Like I don't want to be nobody's trophy.
So
Go ahead,
I'm like when it comes to for me, when you so I'll say this, yes, we have families back in the day that was very unhappy. You had the granddaddy, the uncle, Rolling Stones, right? But we're not gonna put everybody in the same category and say everybody did that, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So I'll use me as an example, and I can't talk about nobody else. I was blessed with the father and mother I have, right? And they're going on 46 years. No outside kids, no other woman knocking on the door, none of that, right? So coming from that environment, I'm always going to see, I take everybody's perspective and I'm always going to listen because what I went through, not the same thing you went through, she going through, he going through, right?
Right.
So for me, I respect the sanctity of marriage. Now, I'm with style. I've always said when somebody gets to posting too much on social media, who you trying to prove it to? Me or yourself?
Right.
My man
Because
did all this for me. Did he really?
if
Did he really?
if he really, if y'all really doing what you're doing, people won't know because y'all happy. Don't mean y'all want to take pictures from time to time and post them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every blue moon. But if you always got to put y'all out there to
And
let
it's
the
set to
world
music, and you
know.
got a soundtrack in the back, set the music.
Baby, he having a whole video play by play ready, soundtrack and all. It'd be
When
like
you
going to
do
a
that,
whole
Right.
premiere. Be
who are you trying to make me believe?
Right.
You or me? Now, I will say
or the
this. Oh,
world.
I don't know how to all the word. I do love the videos like the people who get married and they do the reception stuff like that. I
Oh
love it.
yeah.
I love stuff like that
Those are
because
so cute.
it's so
Or the
cute.
down memory lane when it's on the anniversary. I be like, yes, honey, yes. We made it
Those
5
kind of
years. I'm
things,
not in a relationship, but I know.
right? Those things are cute. But when I see you constantly doing it all the time,
Every time
did
y'all have an
he
anniversary, every time you got
did
something,
she
every time.
did he make you mad or did you make him mad? Now you trying to put it out there that you're trying to make. My thing is, why does the world need to know everything that's going on in your life? I'm the
Right.
same thing with Styles. Yes, I post my daughter, we joke, we do the story times, whatever, but I promise you, how often do y'all see? I don't even do lives as much as I used to because at the end of the day, I live in my life. And everybody ain't got to know what Caprina doing all the goddamn time. I don't even know what y'all doing all the time. But when I see y'all, I'm happy to see y'all. I'm like,
Right.
hey y'all, we're gonna talk about whatever we're gonna talk about and keep it moving. I learned when I first got on the app because of COVID. We're gonna be real. That's what caused a lot of people to get on here. But it's like it's now people that got stuck. Nobody go outside. Nobody want to go outside now.
Right.
It's cold. It's cold now. I don't go outside either. But when it's nice outside,
Wrong season.
everybody's still on social media. I'm like, yo, it's beautiful weather outside. Get on the porch, take a walk, enjoy the environment.
Yeah.
There you go. I feel like I truly
Right.
believe a solid
Solid
relationship is not
not
advertised.
it does not have to be.
It don't have to. Now, mind you, when you say you and him being alive together, so what?
Right.
Basically, when I come in alive, I would see you with a guy there. I ain't never thought that you and the guy was hunching. Ain't none of my business
You know
what y'all
what's so
do.
crazy?
And some people just have really good chemistry.
Right. You know what's so crazy is that like I said, like when we first started talking, we were not advertising it. We were just together and alive, and it was almost like we had to talk about it sooner than we wanted to, because I literally, like, people were literally calling and asking, like, trying to figure out what it
And
was.
it's like,
See,
how
and
comfortable
that
do
right
you
there.
feel like you need? That's the problem. Why do people feel like they gotta insert themselves in other people's business? Like, why do you feel like that's your business to know
I
who
had that
somebody dating?
experience. I had that experience. I will say, and I'm not calling no names, but I feel like this: when you do that, that is the most messiest thing you can ever do. Because if I don't talk to you on a regular basis, if I don't consider you that close knit in my circle. In my circle like this, like it's like damn, I can't even get my hand smaller. Hold on, I get my circle by like that. I trust these people, right? And it's very few. Why do you think on the app that a person I ain't never met that I'm gonna keep trusting you with my personal information, knowing eventually I see it all the time. They get mad at what they do. Now your business everywhere.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna have to hone in on that one only because
No, I'm gonna say because I did my live.
me and my
I'm gonna tell you
bro
about my
ain't never
hold
met,
on,
but
hold on,
we
hold
solid.
on. But that's different though. That's different because y'all probably talk on the regular. So I'm gonna say this. For me, yes, I did my live, but my live was not about a particular person. It was about the foolishness of snakes and people coming at you, trying to get in your business and trying to figure out what's going on with you. And I know the person might say, it is what it is. But and I'm calling you snake because if your first initial when you called me was not based on a true thing, trying to get to know me as a friendship, but you always concerned about what I'm doing over here with A and B.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
First of all, if every time you call me it's about somebody else, it's dead to begin with. Like, nah, I'm good on it.
Can I tell y'all how that irks my soul when you call me and want to talk about somebody on social media you never met before, but you always want to have a conversation about it, and all it does to my spirit is like you trying to drench my soul, and I don't do well with that.
Yeah.
I don't do well with that. I'm gonna kindly tell you I bid you adieu, sir,
She's
ma'am.
a slight bit still confused.
Right.
Yeah, that lot was That live was spicy as shit.
That live was interesting. I got the butt end of it, but it was very interesting.
What's so crazy is that I think the crazy part about our particular situation was we were being asked before we were even ready to say anything. Like we were still in the beginning stages of our relationship, right?
But it's nobody.
No, you're right.
See,
That
no,
was
but
the crazy part. Like, no, people were asking before
Hold on,
we
Styles.
really even like before we were even ready to say what we were to each other. You know what I mean? Like we were still, but because they saw us together all the time, and also because I think because my reactions were different. So at some point, me and him had a conversation, and he was, what I love about him, and even to this day, is he is very intentional, and he tells me exactly what his intentions are and what he wanted for our relationship, right? And so in that discussion, one of the things he said is that if we're gonna date, you know, I'm not flirting with all these other people, and I don't want you to flirt with other people because I want it to be about us. Like we were really trying to build like a real something outside of just social media flirting, right? And so I respected that because that was my man. He's still my man. We might not be saying that we together right now, but that's my man. I don't care, but that's my man. But
let it be known.
But that's my man. I don't care. That's my man.
PSA announcement.
That was real cute right there.
That's my man. But like, I might like that. But to me, at that point, like that was my man. So yes, my response was different because if he tells me this is this is not something I feel comfortable with, and I respect him, and I know if I was going to say the same thing to him, I would want him to respect me. So my responses to certain things that people said to me ended up being different. And then we're like, so what's up with this? Like, because usually you greet me a certain way, and now you don't. And it was out of respect for the man that I'm actually trying to let build. We weren't putting it out there, but he was there, and I wanted to respect him. So when they call, I'd be like, well, I get it. I understand. Yes, this is somebody that I'm interested in. Yes, I want to see where this is going. We're working towards something. So that's why, the thing, it changed. I'm trying, I want to respect how she feels. And so, yeah, that's what's happening. But like, and when we were in line together, like, we didn't care.
Corey,
I called him baby. He called me baby. Like we flirted with one another in line. We didn't care about none of that stuff. But where the boundary had to be set is you will never know what happens between us behind closed doors. I will never talk to people on TikTok about an argument, a fight, or not. Like none of that shit will happen. People knew what he came to my house. He came to visit me. People saw that because we were live for a little bit. We went on a trip together with Mike and everybody. People saw that because we went live for a little bit. But the stuff that really happens, like the real stuff, the everyday real stuff that happens, you ain't never gonna hear me talk about this man that way. Because I respect him. I respect our relationship. And I'm not putting that out there on display to some strangers.
Right.
Basic.
Right.
Basic. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. You turned into a whole hood nigga real quick. And she said she was like, ain't none of that shit. Ain't none of that. I think the hood and the partner kicked in. He'd be proud. He'd be proud.
Okay.
The hood and the partner. She's like, ain't none of that shit going down.
No.
And I swear, listen, I swear to God, that's what I thought she was. I was looking. You ain't see me getting hyper. I was looking. I'm like, I thought you were gonna be like, ain't none of you niggas gonna like, oh, there it go right there. None of you niggas.
Real.
So look, and you know what, basically, and that's y'all know I go to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry, y'all know I get 5:30.
I get up early.
But no, I wanted to bounce off.
You ain't got no stereo. Mike, when I do meet your mom,
I wanted to bounce off of what Basic said only because I've experienced something totally different. Like with my past relationship being on social media, one, I didn't make it public. It really wasn't my choice. It was made public for me, which I didn't quite like, only because it was made public before it even was like official. Like it was just put out there. Certain private things were put out there. And I have never been the type of person that feel like my private conversations or anything need to be put out on social media.
Right.
And this is where, why I say when you're in the beginning stage of talking to somebody, there's no need for people to know that y'all talking, because this is when you're still learning what somebody's comfortability was. For me, that kind of was taken away because before I could even establish that understanding and before we could have that communication, it was already put out there that they were talking to me. So I was like, yo, okay. But my problem was I don't do that. Some things can be public, but then some things like I can't stand when people be like, "Oh, I'm a private person," but be doing public shit. That would never make sense to me. What for me was like my biggest thing is never in your whole entire life should you ever speak on something that was done in private, said in private, or texted in private. The minute you do that, I look at you differently. So
Right.
for me, when that started to
What's
become an
going on,
issue, that
Craig?
was a thing
Are
for
you
me. So
busy?
I was like, I see that. My only other problem is when people say it's private, but they choose what's private.
Welcome to the show.
You choose
Okay.
what's private. And
Right.
like you said earlier, when you have a partner that never associates that they have a partner. Like, I'm pretty sure when you and him was in their lives together, people know that y'all are together, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there's no more ill feeling than when you're alive with your significant other and they don't even validate that you're their significant other. So it's
Right.
like, what is the point if not only you're gonna allow people to talk to you in any type of way, come at you any kind of way, like you're still single, but two, you're not even gonna nonetheless validate that I'm here. Me personally, if I start feeling like I'm in the same lineup as everybody else, we don't need to be together anymore. At no point in
Right.
time should anybody feel like they're on the same level as me. And as soon as you put me on that level, that's exactly where the hell I'm gonna be with everybody else in the bleachers.
So that was pretty much one of my questions. Or, Caprina, you were saying something earlier. I want you to finish what you were saying, but I'm gonna say this because I didn't talk as much. I'll let y'all go ahead and get it in. So, listen, that's what I do. I'm a moderator at the end of the day. I'm not just a talker. Sometimes I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, but like, so I do. I have a very thing. I have this thing about me and my social media life, and I make my mistakes, and I know I make my mistakes. I might do something that's just like oh shit, I should have thought about that before I did it. And sometimes you run into situations. It's just me being the only guy up here that's just admitting to where my faults kick in, where certain things happen, whatever. But I do keep something very consistent about myself at this point now. I said it. I'm not posting anyone else up here until they are my wife. That's just what I choose to do. That's just what it is for me. I'm not being an asshole by saying that, but I'm also letting you decide if you want to keep talking to me because I'm not going to post you.
I
And
don't
then
see
it's
nothing
like
wrong with it.
what I do is I separate. I know, right? Yes, sir. I got it. I'm gonna show y'all again. So, but I am sitting here standing 10 toes on how I feel about when it comes to relationships. This isn't to make it about somebody because when I was with that person, we had a great time. That person poured into me as far as social media, and I poured into them as far as social media. Um, Corey might be more familiar with who I'm talking about, but um, I chose to say I don't want to do that again because I lost things because of social media. And when you lose things, and then you have to reinvent your will completely, not just a little bit, completely reinvent your will. Sit back, re-strategize, do things over again, and become a different person. I didn't look at it as anything bad that I've learned out of the situation. I just said, okay, I won't do this no more because oh my god, here you go. Do not read his comment. Anyway, he anyway,
Nah, I'm
just had to
intrigued.
reinvent myself.
Do you feel
Um,
like, Mike, to ask you a question, do you feel like because you've chosen to not post, because you've made that stance, has that ever been a conflict in relationships with people? Like have you ever been talking to girls and like they were upset because you felt that way?
yes, yes,
So question,
because because they felt as though I should be doing a little bit more with the relationship because we've built enough time into something. I'm like, but my stance haven't changed. It's
Yeah.
not going to change. I'm standing on these stances because I have made everything about relationships in the past. I made everything about relationships, and I said that I've always done this particular thing. I'm not doing that
Right.
no more. If you go on my Facebook, you'll see my daughter's mom. If you say something about her, I'm gonna have an issue with you. Not because of her, It's because that shit is so fucking long ago. Why are you that deep into my profile to make yourself mad? I'm gonna have an issue with it. If my social media is an issue for you, we're not going to talk because this is my playground. This isn't your playground. I don't like somebody feeling like they have control over me. Oh, well, you mine's now, so you need to do this. No, no. I'm not even being an ass about this. Like, I'm going to respect you. If you say something to me, if you have an issue with something, if I did something in my social media, I'm going to have the conversation with you. I'll sit back and say y'all was wrong. I'll sit back and say that. What's up?
So Mike, I commend you, and I always stand 10 toes to you. You my boy. Stand 10 toes. You my little country howdy. Not my country howdy, but you my little, my little Mikey Mike. Howdy doody. That's what I'm saying. He my howdy doody. Listen. As a woman, you should never be insecure. If you know you're building with someone, if you know y'all building and y'all are going to a place and he wants something deeper with you, and you trying to tell me your only grievance with him is because he won't post your monkey ass on social media.
Right. But you be surprised.
So is it the validation of the people you need? Or you think he's not validating you? Because I feel like if he's treating me how he's supposed to be treating me, even outside of social media. If I come in the room and he's treating me how he's supposed to treat me, and I come in the room, why do I care about me posting pictures so people can be like, oh, and half of the people saying, oh, I'm happy for you, are not happy for you.
They are not.
Misery love company.
I think with Mike, and this is, I don't know Mike like on 100% one-on-one level, like, we cool, always been cool. I think, and I've noticed.
I'm getting to your comments in 1 second, y'all. Go ahead, keep talking.
You said what?
I'm talking about. I'm acknowledging the people. I'm doing what we do in the show. Go ahead, keep talking.
My bad. It threw me off. But I think because he's a more fairly attractive man, I think when women get with him, they feel like, and this is where I be talking about with this, it's a trophy. So people are very territorial about their trophies, right? So what are they gonna do? It's like a damn dog. You don't have to mark your shit to say it's yours. But a lot of women tend to do that with more fairly attractive men. They need that validation. Let me say this, be clear. Most of the insecure women do this with fairly attractive men. It's like they gotta piss on them.
Sorry.
So every time somebody else come through, they know, oh, this is my person. So when it gets to that point where it's like, oh, why you don't post me? Why you don't? 9 out of 10 is because you're looking at the attention this man is getting. Because Tennessee, all you think is, oh, that's what got my attention. It's gonna be what another chick gets attention. Right. All that tells me is that you never had any real security about yourself to begin with, and for some psychological reason, you feel like, oh, I was lucky to get him, but I can lose him to somebody else. No, like you said, if this person is trying to build with you, if this person is set a foundation for you all, there is no logical reason to have something that petty mess up something genuine over some validation over a damn picture. Like, I would never understand it.
And you know what it is like I said, I'm not in here to sit back and say, oh, you got an issue with me doing this. No. That's not my point behind it. My point behind it is, if you're in my world and you see that I did something or whatever the case is, you don't like something, bring it to my attention. I'm good with that. I'm not a hard person to talk to. Tell me what I need to know, and I'll move on from that point.
Ooh, okay. Can I answer Corey's question? But go ahead.
Yeah, Mike. I got you. No, you're good. You're good. I'm just throwing all the comments and stuff back up here while I'm saying this. I'm always going to show you the respect. I'm about to put it up. I'm always going to show you the respect as far as listening to what you have to say to me when it comes to it, especially if you're following me on my stuff. If my problem is, I posted it. I literally posted up where Pharrell said, sometimes I'm too zoned in and I don't know how to zone out. When I'm zoned in, I'm zoned in. That doesn't mean I'm zoned in on social media. It just that means I might be in a tunnel vision right now. It happens to me. My mind can go straight like this, and I don't see things on the side sometimes, and I don't pay it attention. So when people come to me and they say things to me, I'm in a different space mentally with myself right now. Can't even tell you what the hell it is. Sometimes I got to sit back and evaluate that for myself and try to really figure out fuck going on with me? If I'm not going through a change, am I hit my 5-year mark? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Because I believe in growth every 5 years. But I'm at a certain point now where things is changing for me. You know, like it is what it is. I'm standing on who I am. I've been telling this, asking friends this all day, and I don't mean to be long winded, basic. But
No.
I tell this to friends. I've been telling this to friends all
It's
day.
y'all podcast.
I am in a no, I got you.
I'm about to say, we
But
done talked a lot.
I want spaces to be able somebody to be able to speak. That's just me. I ask everybody, and I said, what's the difference between Simba and Mufasa? They both alphas. They're both this. They both, one is a king. One wants to be a king. One's this. What I love how Mufasa moved. I feel like him. I might not pay attention to what's going on around me because the whole point is I'm worrying about the love that I'm showing everybody else and the love that I'm giving to everybody else. I'm not eating nothing. She probably talking about you, basic. But it's in the private chat. But I feel like that
Oh,
that
I thought it was in the public.
I'm in this world of my own right now. Maybe I'm just developing into this new person. I'm trying to find. I want to consistently be happy all the time. I want to consistently be in a certain space of showing love and attention and creating awareness for everybody, uniting all these people together. You know, y'all on social media, we all on TikTok, but look where we at right here. You know, this is expanding and bringing more to the dance. You know, I want people to try to do their own things and help people encourage to do stuff. But the whole time, I don't know I got little enemies in the back, or the whole time I know I ain't paying attention to this person or to potential relationship or this or whatever the case is. And I'm sitting here, and when I turn around and look at you to give you that attention for what you're airing your grievances to me about, I might be sitting in a space of confusion because I might be going through something mentally. I might be going through a change. Did that mean it's a bad thing? No. It just means that I'm probably zoned in to go a certain way.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
do the same thing.
Can I let me say this? So I would say this. In my 20s, when it comes to relationship, it's different than where I'm at in my 40s, right? And I feel like anybody, you're gonna go through changes, you're gonna go through looking at what you want differently, what I wanted in my 30s, my 20s, 30s is nowhere what I want now in my 40s. Like I'm more in a different headset now and a lot of different things. So that's
Yeah.
why now with social media, I see it so differently. Like what it's for, it's for social, just to socialize. Come in here, joke around, laugh. For me, my social media platform is to joke around, laugh, then go get. I don't take this with me nowhere else, right? Now, have I met some good people on here? Yes. Have I met some people who I'll never talk again? I'm cool with it. But when I say, as far as what Corey was saying, I let people speculate all day long what I'm doing. It's up to y'all to think what I'm doing and what I ain't doing. I might throw out a little word here and there just to play with people sometimes and see what people gonna say. I don't care because my business is my business, right?
Yeah.
If social media ain't stopping your bills, how you pooping, how you sleep at night, how you eat, um, how you look, if it ain't changing nothing about you, then why are we so consumed with people knowing what we're doing, right? If you're not an influencer, pay attention to that fool who went and moved to another state. Now she's homeless. What
Yeah,
are
and
we
got her kids outside
doing?
with her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all tell me y'all that invested in social media, that social media takes that much control over to y'all. But now I have to put it out there for everybody to know I'm happy. If you happy, we know you happy when you come on live. I know you happy.
Right.
You post your picture and you smiling. I know you
And they don't
happy.
always mean you happy. Sometimes that's the front to get away from the real world. So
Yeah. And it's
I
amazing though, in all aspects, how people share
Don't
the
mind what's
very
about to show up on the
intimate
screen. Yo,
details
Tony.
of their life on TikTok. Like share the intimate details of their life on TikTok.
right.
you want
It's
to know
so
why they do that though? And I'm being real honest with you. A lot of people do that when they don't actually have real people in their lives.
I thought
that
There
about
are
part.
it.
people who connect with social media because their actual real day, like everyday life, is not what we assume it is. Some people are nested up, some people are really going through. So for them, it's like that's the only way they can actually like have friends, the only way they can actually have what they call family connection. This is why they take it so in any case, I understand, yes, it's social media. We understand that.
Right.
But you got to realize where some people mental is at. And this is why I was saying earlier, a lot of times it's about environment. how you raised, what you've been exposed to, different things like that in life. And I only say that because
I
I
know you
was
gotta come on
sheltered
the
as a
show one day.
child. I was not exposed to a lot of things. So when I got to college, I was very easily influenced by anything and everything because I had never experienced, like I never seen it before.
Ooh,
I never really had friends like that. I was much of a lone. So to me, I thought everybody was my damn friend. Like I ain't know no different. Because
oh,
one, I wasn't used to associate with people like that no damn way. So
Pretty
I
silly,
learned that very quickly. Very quickly, no. But what I really wanted to say was this though, Mike. What you're talking about though is realistic. Like that's everyday life with people. My thing is this though. When you start dating a person and they tell you shit like that and they let you know off the rip that there are times that I go through things. There are times, especially for those of us who suffer with depression, anxiety, different things like that. If somebody is letting you know the nitty gritty of them and your ass don't take heed to that, that's your own fault.
that
They
part.
gave you upfront and said this is what you're signing, and this is what I can't stand is when people tell you up front and you know what you're signing up for, then act like you don't figure it, like, oh no, the contract changed. No. It didn't change.
Right.
You just weren't paying attention when you first signed that motherfucker.
Right.
You didn't read the fine print. Now you're here trying
Oh,
to
wait
figure
a
out why you with
minute.
somebody and you complaining. When they literally
Wait a
told you
minute.
this occurs with me when you have the option to say, nah, this is too much for me to handle.
No,
You
no,
say,
no.
nah,
So,
it's
okay.
cool.
No, I'm gonna say this. So when Mike goes into that zoning thing, and if you with somebody, you do say, hey, look, I'm having a moment, I'm having a time, nothing against you. See, that's the thing people don't do. When I'm having my moment, it's okay to text. You ain't gotta even call. Just text and say, hey, I saw you call. I'm just having a moment. Give me some time and I'll hit you back later.
But you know, some people that are emotionally and they will take that still as
No, no,
like
no.
abandonment. Like you can
Okay,
tell
okay. But
somebody that
what
and they
but
will
once
still take it
again,
from
Styles, once again, I always say either get on your knees or find a couch. Either find the Lord or get the couch and pray. Because everybody is not, I am not here. Okay, I pour into people and I know I have the gift of doing it. I will pour into somebody so much and I forget to pour into myself to where I am so drained that I didn't take the time for me. So I had to learn to balance it, right? So if I'm on social media and I come in and I'm laughing, that's why I don't even get on lives as much because I noticed I was doing it so much that my energy level was low because I'm giving it to everybody just to make sure everybody good. You good? This one good? And I'm like, dang, I ain't good.
Right.
Not only that, it becomes your
So
world. It becomes your world. Like I had to start
right.
realizing a year ago that I'm stopping everything I'm doing to make sure that I can get on live. Oh, I see somebody online. Let me hurry up and get home. So, like, what life is that if that's all you doing is sitting on there 24/7 on live with
Right.
everybody out there? Because baby, Live House after a whole bunch of people. When I'm talking about for hours sitting on live with people, I
Y'all
realize I
gotta
gotta step up off.
you gotta learn to sometimes detox yourself. And I know sometimes it can be hard because you're so
Sorry,
used to
it's
getting on
not
social
just
media.
funny.
But I done got to the habit now to where I don't feel like I have to get on TikTok all the time. And I know when people be like, damn, Prinny, what you? And it's not so much as not the people because I don't want to see y'all or because I don't want, yes, and it's called effective communication. If you really care for that person, if y'all building, you're going to tell that person, hey, today ain't a good day. If I don't talk to you today, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. That's y'all with these okay. And I know y'all, I know we deal with people who've been through a
What's
lot.
going on,
I
man?
know we deal with that, Andre. We deal with the people who've been through a lot, traumatized family, relationship. I went through a horrible
Like,
divorce,
subscribe, y'all.
right?
Like, subscribe. Go ahead.
But guess what I did? I went to counseling and I got on my knees because I did both. Now I could find
But did you
effective
stay on
ways.
your knees?
Now, depending on what
So
day it is.
you got on your
All right,
knees.
never mind. I'm sorry.
It depends. Now, Mike, you know I play with. Don't play with me because you know I'm there
Oh, my
with you.
bad. I got bad for you,
So,
my bad. I
so
was
if
with
that,
Mike.
so
On your knees.
yeah, because you know I like to. Y'all know
Hands
I
on
like.
your knees.
If you
You know
know,
what I'm saying? A lot of us
if
got in trouble on the
Hands
knees.
on you.
if you know I like to sing, you know I like to sing in the microphone. But anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is some of y'all don't even know how to communicate effectively, right? And then when you get someone who does know how to communicate the right way, you still take it a negative because you still taking it personal. You can't take everything. Y'all take what the other person projected onto yourself, and now y'all got issues. So now y'all come on social media, see these people who y'all think is a happy couple. I'm with old girl. Then them same man and woman be in your DMs. Stop playing with me.
Facts.
because
Mo, I just saw you was in my live, and I appreciate the support and love as you as a fan.
Because
I'm a fan.
because if them
like one photo.
if them husbands don't be in my DMs, I'm telling you. And the first thing I tell them, I said, I ain't no cleanup woman. All right, so go on.
Right.
I ain't no cleanup woman. Go on. Okay, I ain't making it easy for you. Okay, find somebody else. Find somebody else. Find somebody else.
I'm gonna tell you this now.
You know
The one thing I do, because I'm gonna do something real quick, because I want to just get the energy in the room just to be a little funny. So, not saying it's not, but
no, go ahead, man.
Karina is one of the thoroughest people I know. That's why I always hit her up. That's why we always talk, because she's thorough as fuck, and the way that she operates is like the women that I know in my family and the women that I know personally. Like, they not going to sit here and fight you and do all this other arguing and stuff like she probably would have did if she was 20, 22, 23, probably punch a couple people in the mouth. But she took what happened and she just made it cool and chill. And that motherfucking live was turned up like a motherfucker. Me and Basic, you see our face like this? We was sitting there probably like this. What the just happened? Oh shit! Like it was one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. So
let me elaborate. It is recorded. So I say that. So my thing is this: my live was not about a particular person. It was about It's about if you. So this is my live about. If you're friends with somebody on social media that you met on social media, right? If you're friends with somebody on social media, and then you stop being friends with them. Then it's almost like a statement. Friends are my enemy. Befriend something like that. What's that statement? I befriend my enemy.
The enemy.
Enemy of my friend is my enemy of me is my enemy of my friend.
The enemy of my is my friend.
I did.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, okay. Now y'all not cool no more. So now you want to come back and what one of the big
stay right there.
What you gonna say?
As Basic sit there and she get her lips together and she put that nice. Look, I got a very sexy. I will say this. I sometimes listen to my own voice and be like, damn, nigga, that's how you sound. Like, oh shit.
Listen.
Like I feel like you belong on one of them hotlines, but it's okay.
I mean,
look in the mirror just as she thinks about it.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So for me, the only reason I did the live because for me, I should have did a lot of stuff a long time ago. Right?
Yeah.
Off of social media, now not allowing social media to think it's gonna take a factor in my life.
The enemy of my enemy.
So I should have did it a long time ago, and I waited too long. So that live was the live to say my 2024 moving forward. You're not gonna call me when you're mad at someone, and now you want to tell me all the stuff that now they said about me or what they said about this person, or because why did you tell me when y'all was still cool? Because we was cool too. Because I'm like this. Just say Mike and Basic wasn't cool, but I'm cool with both of them. If I talk to Basic,
never happened. Go ahead, finish the statement.
I'm just no. I'm saying if I'm cool with Basic, I'm not gonna run to Mike and tell Mike all Basic business, and I'm not gonna run for Mike and tell all Basic business. We're just separate friends.
And I'm not gonna listen to it either. If we're friends, I'm not gonna end it. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm not listening about you.
While y'all talk, I'm advertising. Make sure y'all.
Oh, that's nice, Mike. I'm gonna get a shirt. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that behavior. That behavior is weird to me.
Right.
So then now,
one, how long were you in this conversation about me? And what the hell did you say? Because if you could tell me too much long in this conversation, you was in the middle of this damn conversation.
So that was my point. So if this person is talking about me, what are you saying to engage in that conversation, right? So now this is what I say. If you can't come to me and tell me what's going on prior to, don't tell me at all. Just let it be. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I'm cool over here. We don't have to do all that hoopla back and forth. That's crazy to me. Because like I tell people all the time, I am not going to be on a platform arguing. Because the funny part is I wasn't even arguing. I was actually I asked two questions. Because if I was the Caprina who I was.
Don't you do it? You just gonna say
about 10, 5, 6, 5. 5.
5.
Damn, wasn't that long ago?
5 years ago. It wasn't long ago. 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You might have caught something different. So by me going through counseling and focusing on other stuff, it made me deal with situations a little differently. So I can go live and have a conversation with adults. Now everybody else was hyped and mad and going crazy, and I'm like this.
That
You
shit
know,
was
my
amazing.
grandma used to just tell me it take two fools to argue, you're gonna be one of the fools. That's why I don't do too much
It
of
says
it.
Mike said.
And my thing is
No, that's we got questions telling you. Hold on, that ain't you. That's we got questions. So we got questions has now entered the room. It said the lip pencil is minted cosmetic.
Somebody
What's mine?
asked for the
You
combo.
ready to
Is NY
You
Let me
done
take a
put
shot.
it in
What's
there.
cat
Oh,
oil and
Hey,
what
look.
the
oh,
hell?
What's mine?
and the
Why
notes
she
has been
put the lip
written.
combo in the chat?
Prina,
We
oh,
appreciate the lip combo.
no, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. So the point I'm trying to make is this, that moving forward, I kind of did that to the state to give people a reason to say, hey, moving forward, if you got something to tell me, just tell me. But don't tell me after you done fallen out with this person.
And after
Right.
you done found out what the
Well,
truth was, that was the part that you found out what the truth was.
Oh yeah, I found a lot of stuff out. But the funny part is a lot of stuff I already knew. So that's the point I was trying to explain to them. And then what I don't this is a statement, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all what nobody will ever do to me again. Do you hear me? Don't ever call me and say, hey, I'm gonna call you, but don't go tell Basic I'm calling you, and then turn around and call Basic.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell it. Don't say nothing you can't repeat, baby.
What?
Don't say nothing you can't repeat. I say that all day. Anything I say, I promise to God I can repeat it. And
Baby, let me
who
tell you
feels some type
something.
of way about it?
Listen. There's never a time that I can't repeat nothing I have said because I know me and I know how my mouth works. So that's why a lot of times I get quiet. And y'all
Gotcha.
see sometimes in the live, I be doing this.
Capri, you want to know why I don't stress about me repeating something? Because it's a saying that's going around, and it's been something that's been in my mind, and I'm like, yeah. Every time I hear it, and it's a little meme that it says, why do you think that I would care or stress about you not being in my life? And at one point in time, I had never met you. And I was living life just fine. That's my point right there. If at some point in time you were not in my life and it was still functioning just fine, what in the God's green earth makes you think when you leave that motherfucker, it still won't keep rolling without you? So therefore, anything I let come in my mouth. Now, one thing about me, I'm a grown woman.
Whoa.
If I say something that's out of pocket, I'm gonna say, yo, that was out of pocket. I'm gonna say I might have said that it was in my feelings. I might have said a little too much with my chest. What did he just?
Being Mike.
I know he said, and he just threw me. It's like I didn't catch it, but I know he said something out of
She trying to hurry up and talk faster too.
Yeah, I'm just trying to catch it too.
I'm sorry, yo. I
But
took
it's like,
my ashwagandha stuff, so my ass is on and popping right now. Yeah.
okay.
Blame it
So,
on
but
TikTok.
no, it's like I don't mind repeating. I'm not finna. I used to have the bad habit of holding my tongue with people,
Ooh,
keeping how I felt about stuff,
I ain't
and
never had
hearing
that
about other
habit,
people's
but I'm
feelings and
learning to. I'm
emotions to
learning
the
to.
point where, well, no, because it started draining me. I was taking on everybody else's problem, but I
I
wasn't
wouldn't
getting
dream.
my own out. Right? I was so worried about keeping friendships and connection, no matter how much it might have drained me. Now, baby, I will drop you like a goddamn hot ass coal. Like it ain't nothing for me to be bothered about leaving somebody leaving my damn life, because everything that is needed to stay, I have learned to myself. If you're meant to be there, you will be there. If you're not, you're not. Thank you for the lesson, the blessings you gave me for your time. Goodbye.
My cutoff game is real strong. When people, okay, so I don't like saying people don't know. You can sense if you come in a room. I don't care if you come in a live. You can tell if somebody don't like you, if somebody really don't vibe with you like that, right?
You
Because it
can.
smells like pee in the air.
Right. So if I feel
Did you
that,
just say, wait, pause. Did you just say it smell like pee in there?
Pee?
It's a
Uh-huh.
scent. Like, all right,
Like
scent don't
beer?
smell too good, and it's a motherfucker
oh,
that
time
walks
out,
in the
but
room.
hold on, time out. Y'all know men pee outside. It's different.
Oh, okay.
But it probably fell on their leg a little bit, you know.
All right.
Yeah. That, it's different. Y'all gotta remember, for us, it's different.
I was
Yeah.
Okay.
So my thing is, so me being an adult, I tell people I can be cordial, but I'm not gonna be fake with you. I can
Right.
speak and I can keep moving, right? But I'm not gonna go on a live. I know you don't cool with me like that. Why would I do that? We should never. You know what I'm saying? Why would we waste each other's time like that? You know, I've been in events with people I know I'm not cool with. But guess what? I still had a great time. We
Right.
are adults. And a lot of times, some people don't know how to be that. Some people still stuck in 12th grade.
They
I,
got a whole
I, I
degree.
told, yeah, I got a whole master's degree. You think I got time? Let me say this again. You think I got time to worry about how you poop on your inner side of the world? No, I do not. Okay? Because the old Prina 5 years ago, hands were real quick, like that quick. And
Like that quick.
canceling and on your knees helps out a lot. I'm gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that.
Listen, I'm a
And stop projecting yourself onto your people too. Please stop doing it, y'all. Stop taking your own security. Fix yourselves first before you try to fix
Yeah,
somebody
because you
else. It says
telling
sweep
me
in
that
front of
I'm
your
mad and
own
I
front
look
door.
upset, it's just gonna make me mad and upset. Don't
It
try to
says
read
sweep
me.
right. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. One of my favorite songs. Please don't.
What's up,
You know what I'm
Steph?
saying? You're
Steph,
wasting your time.
how are you?
Hold
Hey,
on. I
Stephanie.
love how people will go on your social media to try to figure you out as a person instead of just getting to know you. Baby, you will never figure out me based off my social media.
Me either.
My day is I post so
That's
much
a
crap
fact, yeah.
that's up and down,
Okay.
you would never know my mood.
Dre, I play all day too. That's different. That's the point. Though. I come on here to do that. That's what I come on here to do to play. I ain't got you.
It's just him, you know, and then everybody. Listen,
Y'all
basic.
be on here doing the most. And
I'm a
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do the cry lives no more. So don't get mad at me if y'all see me in the live and y'all in there crying. I ain't coming in there. I'm dipping off. I promise you I ain't. I can't do it no more. I
I'm
ain't
a
doing no
crowd
more cry
live. Yeah,
lives.
them Jones be drawing. You come in there and they
I'm
just
not.
feeling
Yo,
it, and I was just sitting there like, what y'all want me to
man,
do
I went
about
in
this?
somebody's
I
live
don't know
and
what to
said, all
do.
right, I'm
I
gonna pray
don't.
for you and exit out.
Yeah, I don't even.
I be
I'm
like,
not even gonna
it's
say
gonna be
nothing.
all right. Heart, and
I
then
don't
I'm
even
gone.
say nothing. That just like,
No,
it's like,
one thing
I'm
about
moving on
me
to
is
the
if I
next
get
one.
to
Ain't
that
that
point
quick?
where I'm that emotional, I call my people. Like I'm not gonna
You
do
know
it on
who?
live, or I would end my live if I'm in that much of my
A
feelings.
Prina. You know who had a funniest? Like I probably sit there to watch it. I better not ever catch Maine having a cry live. I'm like, what the fuck happened
I
to them?
quit.
That
I would
man
quit.
will
Yo, that'd
never
be
in
the
I
his
funniest shit
lifetime
I
have
ever.
a
I
cry
Out of all
live.
the people in the
That would
world.
be a
I would
cool,
end his live and call
cool
him
day.
personally. I would end his live and call him personally. Like, what are
Jump
you
in this
doing?
live.
Like, what
Right.
are we doing? Like, what
Like
are
I
we
would
imagine
doing?
him
send
For real?
out
having it.
his number to call to see
All
what
right.
the hell is going on.
So look, I'm gonna post up. I'm gonna just put up some little basic. You don't mind it? Some funny videos real quick, just to get a good laugh. Just a couple, please.
Go ahead.
I gotta ask the leader of this the permission. Like, can I do this?
I am too
Not the
simple.
You don't just go
permission.
and just start doing shit. That'd be like, you ain't consult with me. Okay.
It's not
Me and
consent.
Basic have it's
You
not.
need
And I'm a
consent.
consent person. So Basic knows what it is. I gotta ask questions first, you know. All right. Sit back and just enjoy a couple little flicks. I'm in there once. It's an old joint, but no, Styles, you nasty ass. No.
Sorry, I had to ask.
All right, here y'all go. That was an old video. That was an old video. I ain't gonna post that one. I'm moving on. That cat was so fucking cute. All right, moving on.
Bitch, have you ever seen a Benzino cat nigga? Huh? Have you ever seen that nigga? Have you ever seen a Benzino cat nigga? Huh? Built just like a fat nigga? Yeah, never seen a Benzino.
Y'all don't know who Benzino is?
I know exactly what
Wow,
he's
that's
doing, and he's built weird anyway.
that's crazy.
Just
I ain't
like
never
that
seen a
too.
Benzino cat. I'm just posting stuff. I think I sent Tori that shit. I was cracking the fuck up listening to that shit. All right, next one.
Why did that
This
remind
is
me?
me. I think I did this a long time ago. I just wanted to post it because it's an old video.
I don't want Mike to see me doing that. I'm
And
so
my
sorry.
hair is real low in this one. So look.
It's always inspiring seeing a brother getting people healthy and active. Let me ask you something though, brother. What inspired this workout? An episode of Tom and Jerry? You got these motherfuckers scurrying and skedaddling through the gym barefoot. He about to put them in a Flintstones car next for resistance. Let me catch a motherfucker at the gym doing 4 sets of... I'm gonna drop an anvil on that Looney Tune cartoon ad workout. And
I thought it was
the 4 sets of.
I wasn't expecting Mike with the bob. I thought you were about to put the one of you dancing on Halloween, but you had a full-fledged bob in that one.
But I remember when Mike had it. I remember Mike's hair wasn't long though. When I first met Mike's hair wasn't long when I first met him though.
No, it wasn't that long. It's long now though. All right, one more video, then we done. I promise.
Yeah.
Whoa! Motherfucker.
That's it. I'm done.
Crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Kids getting
I'm
fucked
not
up.
being funny.
That's everything.
Where do y'all find these? Do y'all just? I
Some of
y'all
that
want
stuff
to see
is
some of y'all that got these
mixed.
goddamn videos and memes, and I just like, y'all just scroll through the fucking internet.
Some of
and put
those
them
be
in
a
your
mix.
chest.
It'd be a mix of me. It'd be a mix of Mark Beef for Barkers. Like we send each other stuff all the time.
Yeah, I see a lot of stuff like that on TikTok though. I love it.
I feel like he got a whole hidden folder with just a whole bunch of goddamn memes. Like they be ready. Y'all just be ready too quick for me. I just feel like it's a whole hidden folder.
This one of my favorite videos. This joint is dope as fuck. Y'all ready?
It ain't enough for you to fall in love. I want you obsessed. I want you obsessed.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I actually liked that video when she first put it out there. I said, "Oh,
wow."
Wearing white when we trying to be godly, but you in there being naughty."
Wow, man.
I gotta play. No, I gotta have fun. Just one time. I'm just looking at the comments.
Yay.
He said Styles play too much. I mean, Ty. Of course.
Oh, I'm glad y'all joined the show.
Yeah, these ladies is everything.
I can't be on here too much because y'all know I got, I'm surprised she ain't open her mouth today. So I'm gonna be quiet.
Who was that?
Okay, don't catch it.
No. I don't even know. I don't want to know. I'm gonna just keep quiet. Anyway.
Thank you.
All right. So, basic. Do you have anything else? We ain't got that long left, but anything.
I did. I mean, I'm sure we can. Yeah, I got something we can just kind of cap off the last little bit. Do you guys think that? So, and when I say social media, I don't just mean like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, but even dating apps. Has it changed the way we date?
I can answer that.
Normally, I know personally, I don't even know, and this has nothing. This might not even have anything to do with social media. It's just because I haven't dated and for like went out and put myself out there. But do you think that social media dating apps has changed the way people interact face to face in going out, putting themselves out there, meeting people socially one-on-one?
Can I say that real quick? Then Mike, you go, and then I promise you, mine gonna be shorter than yours. It's gonna be real short.
What do you think?
So I'm gonna tell you why I do think it's different, because we don't have that same thing as when I was growing up, and I know some of y'all the same way. We had to have social skills outside of social media. So that means you was able to sit across from someone and have a real conversation and talk about worldviews and all kind of other stuff. The fact now, when you are on a date with somebody, you have your phone and your phone is out and you want to share a meme or a thing, like, yo, what are we doing here? We're supposed to be sitting here talking, getting to know each other. Tell me about yourself. What's going on? So I do think to a certain extent, but see, by me being such a person who likes to communicate and knows how to be social, I would say this: when you try to come at me on the app, and you do not like to talk or FaceTime while I can see you to make sure you're not trying to catfish me, be blessed.
Be quiet.
Probably show up to your house.
Oh, no. That's why I don't let everybody come to my house. We don't play that. Because I have
You already was
you know, I will pew you real quick. Don't come over here. Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
I'll go
No,
after
you
Mike.
good.
I'm going.
So people use dating apps because it's like if you're not a social person, if you're not a person that go out to clubs or always in certain settings where there's a bunch of people there, it's easier to kind of. Did you mute or you were just whispering? Oh, you was ASMR. All right, good. So it's easier to kind of establish connections with people a certain way because you can kind of kill a lot of conversation. You can see who you're talking to and stuff like that, and you know it's just easier for some people. Have I used dating apps? Yeah, for the most part, because it's hard for me to go out like that now. Like it's hard for me to go out now, but I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it's just easier, but you can also weed yourself through all the bullshit too. You know, half of the dudes that you meet in real life is going to be the same motherfucker you meet on these damn apps. So same exact person. You know how to conversate. Sometimes. No, you're right. Sometimes.
People can create a whole other life and persona.
You ain't never fucking
on social media.
I think for me, it's a struggle because the age that I am and how I was raised by somebody older. So a lot of times I have such an older person's mentality that it could be somewhat of a struggle to date people in my own generation. So for me, I've also used dating apps. I'm a sociable person, but I don't like
TikTok
being in
is a
public.
dating app.
You said what?
TikTok is a dating app.
It is, and people
basically
think it's not.
yeah.
People think
Put your stuff over here.
It really is though. We really think about it. You really
Only
see your
thing
profile
difference
and
is
everything.
you're gonna see my videos of me dancing. That's it. You be like, oh, I like his personality. Now I'm really gonna date his ass.
Yeah. But me personally, I am a big FaceTimer and on the phone person. I'm not super big on text because I can't learn your personality through texting. I don't mind it because I do work, but I am more of a FaceTime type person. A lot of times, I think for me, it's become a problem because I've noticed that more long distance people are interested in me than people in my surrounding areas. So that's been like my only problem is because I realize I don't really fairly like long distance only when someone is not as committed as me. If I were to find somebody that was as committed as me with the communication, I could do long distance again, but it would take a lot for me to get at a chance again at this point because I am a single parent. I don't like my time being wasted. So
Ain't no such thing a waste of time.
Yeah, they
I call them all
You only
life
go
lessons.
Well,
forward.
that's true. That's true.
It sounds weird. I don't think it's a such thing a waste of time because you used it. So it's like you can't waste it. You used it.
Let me rephrase that.
Somebody just
Not necessarily
bullshitted you
wasted
through the time that you had.
But
I will say
it wasn't well spent. How about that?
Yeah,
Time not well spent. Like
I sometimes I do be like, what's the name? And be like, reclaim my time. I'm reclaiming my
Right, I
time.
would like to reclaim my time.
There's a lot of things I would like to reclaim. My time. The fact that you say you smashed me. The fact that you say you was in my presence. A lot of things I wish I could reclaim.
Break both of my arms because I need my legs.
that was all the choice. Let me
Every
stop.
bit
Yo,
of
let me
it.
leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. I promise.
Hey. All that is choices and choices and so I say there's a takes two to tango and it's choice and accountability. You can't put it all on one person. You gotta see yourself in
Can
it
I
too
post
now.
it? Listen, at the end of the day,
Hold on,
right?
though.
I'm gonna
Pause.
post it.
When I say take it back, I can't help somebody's shortcomings.
Listen, if you was like this, I always post it because basically know exactly what I'm about to post. If your legs was at 1 o'clock, right, and this was you, it is what it is. That was you, and this was the guy on top, like jumping on her ass. So
Might put that cat.
that cat is staying there forever.
Remind me of so many
Forever.
situations.
That is why
the big belly sitting right there. I call a nice session boobs and belly because that's what that is, boobs and belly.
Wow. Yeah, so this
The
hey,
accuracy
shout
in
out to
that is
y'all.
wild.
Good show.
Rita like, wow.
Ooh,
Ooh. Look at the
uh,
time.
yeah. But just know that everything you do, you got to be accountable. You can't, like I said, in any relationship, yes, one person might have did more than the other, but at the end of the day, if you entertain it long enough, you still got to be accountable for your
Everybody
part.
played a part.
Everybody played a part. You gotta remember that.
Right. Everybody did. And that's the biggest part is like if y'all
Accountability.
if y'all both decided to do something together, at the end of the day, y'all both decided that together. I understand the manipulations of people and they're going to do whatever it takes to get to where they need to get to, and it's some bullshit and it's fucked up, but that's what it is. Basic, you got anything for you? Like, what are you thinking?
No, I was just looking at Marcus's. Oh, about my question. 100%. Like I was saying, I don't think my personal thing is necessarily because social media. I didn't date for so many years being a single parent that I just forgot how to put myself out there. And then when I started to date, I did revert back to the easiest thing, which was dating apps. My relationship before the last serious relationship that I was in before my last relationship, somebody I met off of a dating app, and we dated for a few years though, and it was because it was easy. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to put myself out there. Like my daughter, like I just didn't date much when being a single parent. I didn't go out. I didn't do a lot of things, and so I didn't really know how to date or how to meet people. And so I joined a dating app one day and ended up meeting someone, and we ended up dating for a while, right? But it's not. It just was easy. So I don't think it was social media necessarily did it, but I do think like I just watched TikTok today. A girl posted where she was like, she met a guy on Hinge. They went out on a date. She said something racist, so she left the date. He followed her home.
All right, good brother.
To her house to ask her why she left. And it's just something she met on Hinge, right? But he followed her home. So she met a guy on Hinge. They went out to a dinner date. He said something racist, like not about her, but he made a racist comment. So she just left. He proceeds to follow her an hour home.
An hour?
To ask her why she left.
I would have been calling the police.
Marcus was asking, do people still use dating apps? Absolutely. Hinge is huge right now. They advertise it all the time on TikTok.
Tinder.
Well, he's right. It's just a scam.
So I'm gonna say this. Maybe I am too. I know my personality. I can tell you all the time. I recently just told someone that, and I blocked them real quick. I said, baby, I'm not the one for you. I hope you find who you looking for. I wish you all the best, and she's out there for you. Okay? Blocked. So he couldn't respond back to me, couldn't find me no more, and blocked him on every other social media app. Because once I had that first initial conversation with you, 9 times out of 10, I don't know automatically.
Right. The rip.
Listen. So what she should have said was, before she left that table, hey, I didn't like that comment. This ain't gonna work with us. Because you in a public setting, right? This is your opportunity to say what you need to say. So if you act fool up, hopefully, somebody call, please do whatever they need to do while you there. Follow me home will get you buckshot. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I don't even I love you gonna get buckshot. I'm
Bertha, you gonna meet her real quick. Chill out now.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like,
look, now you gonna Mike. Look, Mike. I don't.
Mike, who don't know nothing about that?
I really don't. I really don't, Mike. I really don't. But don't test me though. It's I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
I ain't no killer, but don't test.
Listen, like I said, Prina one of the nicest people, one of the thoroughest people. Even when I heard what I heard in that live, when you as a human being can sit back and say, why would that be the thing for her? What about because I say that because when you're a relatable person, when you get the same type of treatments from other people. Like you're just who you are. You're naturally just a good person, and I mean by a good person is being like I'm not walking around trying to hurt people. That's not my goal.
No.
My goal is to help and to have fun and to love on people. But you realize there's those scars out there that just sit back and want to just I don't like them because they're living. I just learned something new. Hold on, Basic. I just learned something new. This is gonna play into. You said, but also I want you to listen to this. I just learned another Thanos petty situation. This motherfucker. Hold up, Basic. This motherfucker Marcus would be able to. This motherfucker literally tortured a person from when he was a baby till he's a grown ass man. And what he did was, yo, Cardi, what's going on, baby? Thanos tortured him. For every year of his birthday, he did some bullshit to him. I think the last thing he did to him, when he was like 5, he took the car and dropped it out the sky and killed his pops.
I'm sorry, y'all. They're so confused, but Mike just likes to drop random Thanos facts.
Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Thanos is. I'm big on Avengers.
I know.
No. Because y'all know who handsome Thanos is. Y'all know handsome Thanos. Y'all know that skull face, ugly ass Thanos.
Handsome?
That's being
the hell he wasn't handsome then.
He was handsome in the shirt. He would look like Bruce Willis.
Who look like Bruce Willis? On a video. It was not sex to me.
Are you speaking this or about?
Go ahead, basically. Motherfucker look like a CGI version of Bruce Willis. Go ahead.
Okay.
We're talking about that live just to make sure everybody knows. I don't think that live is a reflection on how
anybody, right?
On Caprina or anybody, like it wasn't a reflection of that. If anything, me, it was a reflection of just how easy it is to let things slip that's personal out into the social media atmosphere.
That was the wildest thing ever.
So quickly. It was so quick, and it was almost like without anybody's control. Like it wasn't a reflection of anybody's like personal character. If anything, it was just
it wasn't.
How quickly you can tell things that are very personal, and it can just
go left real quick.
People just know that shouldn't know anything. You know what I mean? That was
this was me and Basic, and I don't know if you was there, Styles. I don't know. I know Basic, Cheeky, all of us. This was our face the whole time sitting in that motherfucker like this. Swear to God, I was sitting there just like this. Hey yo.
Basic.
I had this. I had the Marcus face and everything. Like, hey yo.
No, but that's honestly the God honest truth, because I had that happen where I was the topic of a live,
right?
And I didn't find out till months later, and my business got aired out,
right? It's just
but I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy about it. Me and that person didn't get into it. We didn't have no beef. There was no logical reason for any of that to be said except for one thing. Somebody wanted attention. They wanted to be able to say, "Oh, I got the tea about something, and I can tell you now I can air it out," type of situation. But honestly, I'm grateful because it pushed me to be more open about myself, about certain things about me, and now I ain't got no shame in me. Ain't not no motherfucking things I can say about me that I ain't already said about myself. Right. So it made me realize to be a stronger person and just own certain parts of me that I shouldn't have to be ashamed of to begin with.
Right. And like I said before, my live was not based off of a lot of the foolishness that came out in that live.
No, it just happened. Like
it just escalated. My live was
500 quick.
It was like I said, it was based off
some drama.
That wasn't drama. I told you they went from, what did I tell you, Prina? That shit went from a live to a Tyler Perry movie quick. Like I was like, hey,
but it would have stayed at 20 people.
You know how Tyler Perry be like,
that wasn't her intention at all. Like that's not where the live was supposed to go. That was the direction. It was. It almost was like a spark was lit and it went out of control so quickly that no one really knew that it was going to go that way.
Right, because people kept bringing up stuff that didn't even match to what my question was. Like I asked two questions. I said, the first question said, if you was friends with this person, why would you didn't tell me when y'all was still cool? Second was, why did you wait till you was mad to come and now tell me? And then not only tell me, but then tell me not to talk to other people. Like you tell, but then you run back and tell the other people. Basically, what I'm saying that I can say, let me help y'all out. I can repeat my own stuff. I don't need nobody to repeat Kaprina's name. Okay, I'm back. So
wait, this is not the Shannon Sharp, Cat Williams interview. We are not.
No.
This is not
No,
an
no,
Ether.
because I'm about to take my shower and go to bed. Listen.
She about to ether this joint. Go ahead, ether it. Go ahead. You know what I mean? We just got questions. We ain't got nothing else.
Right. But what people need to understand is this: when you go on a live and you're talking to other people, everybody intention might not be the same as mine, because I truly believe everybody thought my live was about talking about this particular person. I was gonna air this person out and talk about all or whatever went down or how it went down, and it wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like that. It wasn't even like that. So, and I was so high that it was like real.
Yeah, Cheeky was over there blazed.
Yeah.
My head going. Listen, but I don't apologize for anything. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm not going to. It happened. Things were said. It's done.
Yeah. And it's not on anybody's character. It's just
oh no. I wouldn't say based on nobody. Yeah, it was a heated moment. I would never say it's
social
based
media and relationships, by the way, y'all. This is still social media and relationships.
Because other stuff came out like in my life. And I want people to understand that if you say you a genuine person, be that. Your actions would show that, right? Your words don't mean nothing. Actions tell me if you're genuine. How you move with people tell me you're genuine. Things you say does not matter. It really don't. And don't get me wrong, your words can matter as long as your actions line up with it.
Yeah.
But if you just got words and no action, you're just wasting your time.
Yeah. Because actions definitely speak louder than words.
Mm-hmm. And I even made this statement. I think I even told people, I said, that word love, I don't use loosely, right? If I say I love you or I care about you in a certain form, it's going to show in how I move. And that's what I said about relationships and social media. It's going to show. You're going to see it. If you truly care about something, this social media wouldn't even matter. And that's why I keep saying it wouldn't matter. Y'all making stuff matter. This shouldn't matter. Why does it matter? Why do y'all need all these people validation on this app to make y'all feel good? Oh, because of whatever you seen or heard, and they say now. Oh, I got to let people know. Well, no, for what? Because are you happy? Is he happy? That's all that matters to me.
Prina,
yeah.
This is how you showed up. This is Prina.
Now you know why I'm here.
Y'all know why I'm here.
Because my whole demeanor was like, and I'm gonna tell you something. The chat was hilarious, and I wanted to bust out laughing. There'd be time people would say something funny, and even in the box, and I couldn't even fix my face.
You was literally trying to hold it in. You could see Prina turn around and shit's like she giggling kind of a little bit, and was trying to be
I'd be like, then I come back like, this ain't the time. And that's why Bobby said, he was like, I'm gonna take your live, Prina, and I'm gonna do the same. I said, Bobby, that's it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you need to cleanse. I cleanse. I'm done. I feel like I said before.
Boy, if you didn't take that damn live,
I was in it for a little bit. I said, oh Lord.
I was in there for that shit. I was there the whole time. But,
and I said, right. I said to myself, I said, but my situation was just gonna be like moving forward, like Kaprina. And this is why I said to myself before, no longer will you hold on to stuff. No longer will you try to keep quiet because it's social media and you feel like, what's the point? No. Because now that social media somehow or another affected my personal life to a certain degree. Mm-hmm. So now I have to check. Why does it keep doing it? I don't know how I did it.
When you do the thumbs up, I don't know why it's not doing it for me tonight. Thank goodness. But usually I'm the one.
No, it did it to you earlier.
It got you.
It got you earlier in the middle of your face.
Okay.
Don't ever think
it ain't got me yet. Thank the
right.
Lord.
So I say this, if you and I always tell people about social media, you can tell the difference from a genuine person and a fake person. Because a genuine person ain't gonna try hard. You just gonna be cool with them, be cool with them. A fake person gonna try too hard to be buddies and pals. The conversation is not gonna be genuine. It's gonna be just bullcrap all the way around.
They gonna agree with everything and be extra
Everything.
never
And
go.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't need an amen corner. I feel like this. If you like everything I say, something ain't right. Because sometimes I say for crazy stuff.
No, fast. I tell people all the time, I would sit in my live looking at myself, talking to myself before I had to kiss somebody else to be in there talking to me. Baby, you give no fucks.
So
I'm gonna end that live. I ain't gonna be in there by myself. You ain't gonna have me sitting there looking crazy.
No, I ain't gonna be there by myself too long. But the
Well, you
point
know
I'm trying
what?
to make,
Again, y'all can speak for y'all. I would be there by myself, solo dolo, and
I'm
speak to
messing
those
with
who come in and speak. Okay.
but what I'm saying is, if you
It's okay, Prina.
so I'm trying to say all this stuff without saying it again, because like I'm
Right,
like
no.
I'm dead. But well, people would just, like I said, what you have to understand is social media, and just leave it at that. When you start giving the world too much of your life, people a lot of times will even take the things you say and bring it back to you later, which is crazy. Hey, I thought you said you was gonna do this. Hey, I thought you said y'all was here. Hey, I thought, and then you get mad at the people who bring it back into, but you did it.
Why you keeping that much damn tabs on folks?
Hey,
God
stop. Hey, it might be like that, but people are weird. I've noticed that people are weird now.
They will remember some shit you said 3 months ago.
Baby,
But can't remember how to keep their own shit.
But women, we do that though, because we'll if a man is say something
it's a
a little slight off,
it's a compartment.
fact.
Better keep
He
that
say,
shit you said and put
right.
it right there. As soon as you say some shit that don't add up, I be like,
Right.
bring it up. The math
So
is not
like I
back
said,
in.
my live was just to let people know, don't try me again. That was that live.
Yo, that
Because-
sadistic laugh is exactly what needed to be said. Oh man, that shit was like, all right,
That was the warning,
you sound
lady.
like
Now you rip that motherfucker off and said,
a villain for a
Because-
video game. Like,
because even after I did it, I was like, oh, should I really did it? But then I felt like it was done.
Yeah,
it's over.
I think the biggest one is that you feel good after you did that. Did you feel
I slept
like
well. I slept. I laid on my pillow. I was gone.
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
I
not
kind of
gonna
thought
lie.
about it a little bit. I was like,
I wanted to
Fuck
have a
happened? I'ma
live
call
like
Katrina in
that,
the
but I
morning.
realized I'm gonna just let it be dead.
If anything, I can say that I think, like, I get why Caprina, and I know you didn't know it was even gonna go, because I don't think anybody could have predicted any of that. You know, I think it was like I said, it was a heated moment, and it happened sporadically. It wasn't none of that was planned. But
Right.
I think like maybe it's just me. Like I feel like when it comes down to super person, like I get why you felt your original intention needed to happen there, because so much of it was involved and wrapped up in social media stuff, right? So that's why you took it there, because what your initial intention was to address things that had to do with social media things, right? But I think like for some things that are like very personal, or things that happen, even if it happens between people that we meet on social media, but it happens behind doors, like maybe we can't have those kind of conversations. I can't have those conversations, or don't want to have those conversations like on social media, because I feel like when they're very personal to you and they mean something to you, you open the door for speculation from people who don't give a shit about you.
Don't care
talk
about
about
entertainment.
And turn it into some sort of circus, and it's something that's personal to you. So I think like you have to be careful about like when you do want to have certain lives like that, because sometimes when things feel very personal,
that's it.
And you know what, Basic? That's exactly why I won't have, like, when I see Caprina and Bobby do their live, I thought about the same thing, but I realized my shit was just a little too personal.
Right.
I'm a very like chill person. Nobody really done see me like. I know for a fact I snap in that fucking live.
Right.
And so I said, you know what? We just gonna keep it cute and move on,
right?
Because it would get mad personal.
Yeah. So yeah, I won't never do that again. But I would say this: it will make people think twice,
right,
before they come to me with stuff. You see what I'm saying? It will make you think twice. Like, ooh, can I say this to her without whatever the case may be? Because, like I said, if you're not coming to me,
all the time,
don't do that.
Tell me nothing that you can't repeat, because I can't stand when somebody be like, oh, but don't tell nobody. Then don't tell me. I tell people straight off the rip. If
Right.
you turn around and tell me that you're gonna tell me about what somebody else said about me and I can't go back and address it, then don't fucking tell me.
Don't tell me.
Because I'm
I'm
gonna say
saying.
something to that
Right.
person. Like somebody had asked me that and I said, I don't get no fuck. They shouldn't have
Right.
said it, and it shouldn't have been said if you
Right.
can't fucking repeat it. I
My
said you
thing
can
is,
gladly say I fucking said it,
right.
and I still wouldn't give
Let me
two
tell you.
fucking
Let me
fucks.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I hear something or somebody say something, this is what I say. My name is Caprina. I ain't say my whole government name. I say you can tell them that's who said it. Tell them she was there.
Thank
Tell
you,
them she could be on the phone line, Zoom call, whatever the case may be.
Marcus.
I'll
I'm
be
listening to you, Marcus.
okay. So I'm the type to give you my name and say, I don't care if you go back and tell them I said it. Because what they gonna do to me? Who gonna check my boo?
Right.
Nah, fact.
Okay, that's the part. So anyway, so I don't like the conversation of hey, I'm gonna tell you something, but don't tell them I said it. Why punk down now?
Because
You
I feel
said 10
like
times
that's
to me?
like throwing rocks and hiding your hands. Now fuck that. If I'm throwing that bitch, I'm throwing it. My name gonna be on that motherfucker.
You know what? And it's a lot
Right
of
through
people
the
who do this
damn
on this
window.
app. It's a lot of, and that's why I did what I did, because I made that statement. There's a lot of rocks thrown and people want to hide their hand. And then when it comes to them, now all of a
And
sudden
they're
now
planting
I don't.
seeds and shit.
So my thing is, and I said, my God, and I said, dang, people have me stigma. I don't had a rumor that somebody said I wasn't divorced no more. I had people saying that I done did 3 times. I was like, God, I say me.
Yo, ain't nothing more funny than when you find out a rumor about yourself and you just like, damn, this what we came up with.
Right.
Yo, somebody told me some wild shit
people
that somebody said about me, and I said, how did y'all come up with this much time to put all that shit together? It fascinated me.
Child,
Like,
I'm
how
gonna
much
tell you
free
something.
time do you have to come? Because what the statement was wild as fuck, and it was very insensitive. So in my mind, I said, what kind of free time do you have to put this
Oh, I needed
together
it.
to come up with this, to then plant it somewhere else for it to come back to this person?
Mm.
Like, what are we doing here?
Once again, this is what I say, y'all. If you take from somebody else spreading a rumor on a social media platform from a person that I have never met, my eyes will cross
Even
that
if
quick.
I
You
have
put it
met
back.
them, still don't
Time
take it
out,
too
time out, time
much of
out,
a
time
grain
out,
of
time out,
salt.
time out. Even when I met them off of social media app, if I didn't know you long enough and now you already got a rumor about me, what does that say about you?
Mm.
Then what does that say about your insecurities? What does that say about you projecting onto me? What does that say about you trying to make me belittle me to make you look bigger? I'm just saying. Grow up.
And my
Okay.
thing is, what made that person comfortable to even come to the other person with that shit? Because one thing about me, and one thing I make very clear, and everybody knows this, don't you ever in your lifetime think that you're going to come to me talking shit about my brother, because you will get blocked, deleted, and everything above. It's a lot of
Tapping, no
shit to play
capping.
about, it ain't it.
These are
So,
real situations that happen. Just letting us know.
These do come from both men and women.
yeah. So you got to understand, like, be careful the energy you give out, because sometimes we invite shit and don't even realize we're inviting. This is why I'm very careful. And I tell somebody this, especially being a business owner, I'm very
Oh
careful about who
shit!
promote my shit.
We was
I'm
over the
very
top.
careful about
Are we over time? Okay, go ahead.
I ain't realize it. I'm looking. I'm like 9:13. What?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah. That's why I felt myself going down. Listen, like I said, y'all go ahead because I keep talking. The point of the matter is, y'all stop letting social media take over your personal lives.
Right.
You let it be social, let it be fun. Come on in and enjoy it. If you meet somebody great, okay, that's wonderful. None of nobody's business. Whenever y'all decide to tell the world, that's y'all business. I'm like Mike. Until he wanted it, he put a ring on it. If he ain't doing that.
Supposed to in the latter part of the song, yo, you wild.
Right.
All right, basically, what do you feel? What you good?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I was listening to something. Marcus was he was writing in there and he was talking about the social media with dating sites and stuff like that, the statistics and the numbers on it, and he was saying something about how many people it takes for you to get a match and stuff like that, and the amount of money that you spend on dating apps and how they seem very scammy, because he said why would it be considered to be easy for it? And I think that it's not that it's a universal effect for me. I think, and I don't know if he's talking about me or we're just saying it period, but I did say it can be easy. it can be easy for Mike. That's the difference. It's easy for me because I realize in asking the questions, one of my questions are, how is this dating site going for you? And then when I get the answer, it's usually, oh, same old shit with these men. They don't know how to have conversations. They don't know how to talk to people. So it's like you're going to start flying through people until you get to the one you think you want for yourself. But then I honestly believe it's harder for women on dating websites than it is for men because y'all reading what these motherfuckers is writing. Oh, you so happy. Look at her. Look how happy she is. By the way, real quick, Prina, if you ever come back on the show, you and Styles, if y'all look in the right corner of y'all screen, it'll tell y'all can see the comments, right?
Oh, I've been looking at the comments all the time. I see.
Oh, okay. Styles can't see it. Look, Styles probably just like, what the fuck?
That's why I've been tickled. I'll go back and look and read some of the ones some people wrote.
I'm so lost, but I'll get there.
Got you. So
I pressed on something earlier and thought I was in the comments. So you don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Even so, while Basic still drink her gasoline from the gas station, I'm playing.
Is that Quick Trip? We're not gonna talk about Quick Trip like that.
Thank
you. Damn, you know what that is? What the fuck is Quick Tripper? That sound like
it's a lot of
where they got them big ass brontosaurus wings.
Hey, that's the best gas station to ever work for. They can do scholarships. They pay well. I'm just saying. It's a good company.
Is the owner a billionaire?
Probably.
I don't know, but I know they do scholarship reimbursements and they pay for half your schooling when you
Why can't he pay for the whole fucking thing? Anyway, he's a billionaire. He can pay for it. Anyway, he's a billionaire. So I'm just messing. So basically, what was I saying? No, just I think when it comes to the dating websites overall, it's weird because you got the free sites, the Facebook datings. I think that might be it. I don't know the other free ones. Like other ones, they're gonna make you pay for that shit. I think Facebook, you don't.
I know you were just yawning. You told me about yawning.
Yeah, hell yeah, I yawned. What?
He yawned hard. He yawned real hard, y'all. It was real hard.
She just yawned down. Look at her. Look at y'all hold that one there. You ain't hold that shit in. You got yawn too, Basic? Go ahead.
Nope.
Hey, I yawned twice already. That's what I'm about to say. Yo, this how you know you starting to age.
Right. I'm not gonna keep talking too much. What's up, Unc? This my Uncle Mike right here, y'all.
Hi, Uncle Mike.
Hey, Uncle Mike.
We already done on like.
That's my son middle name.
He about to be getting out of here. Put your deuces up like this. Up, facing me. Facing me. Well, you come to me, Styles. Come straight up. Come straight up. And no, get it together. And you got, come on, go fire. Yeah, there you go. Go hard. Like that, right? All right. Come on, Brittany. Come over here. Other way. Other way. You got your fingers come other way. Use the other fingers. Stop resting on your hand anyway. Now, damn, your fingers long. Anyway, come over here. Here you go. And you got
they are long. They're all really long. They're real long.
Grippers.
They are long.
Come over here, see your finger, the finger. Come on.
I think you got.
And you got to stick your tongue out. Like that.
No, why?
It was the sticking of the tongue out for me. Like,
why? Mike, you might as well put your hand down. You might as well just put that hand right on down.
I thought he was gonna go this way. But...
Oh, too simple.
He just made y'all scissor him.
Yeah,
I caught that. I was all for that. I just feel like it was, actually our season was more realistic to what happens in real life. You're just trying to figure out how to get there.
Right.
I'm gonna play the video so y'all can see how it goes, and then we can work it into.
I was about to say something. Let me be quiet.
Work it into basic. Listen, this is the video right here. See?
I've seen it.
I know you've seen it, but then you got to practice on it. We got to get that together. So when I see you personally, we can start fingering the fingers together and scissoring.
It's the fingering to me, but okay.
That thing, man.
Because man.
Right. I need one person to match Mike energy. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I need more Mike energy on this show. Give us some more Mike energy.
I would never look at this the same way ever again.
you're gonna be like, Mike made me scissor.
I
I,
mean, like,
don't know if I want to throw peace on. This is when you start going like this, like wipe your hands on. Fuck you, baby.
See, I thought we was gonna do that, but it's okay.
Prina over here got them grippers. Gonna make sure I look out for them. Listen, Todd, thank you so much. This is one of my other favorite people. I see her all the time. She will pop.
I think you gotta make it like.
I can't do it. I ain't got no goddamn iPhone.
Mine didn't do nothing.
Why y'all so happy about this shit? Y'all look at y'all like big kids. I like big kids. And look how happy she is. Oh, Prina.
I know, right? I think if you do this too, like sometimes you get like confetti or balloons. I don't know. I used to get all kinds of stuff.
I don't know. Y'all just sitting here.
I don't
Yeah.
know
where the camera goes.
David, I apologize. I don't know.
Nah, Dave. Now don't sit back. He'll be right on here with me agreeing with this shit. Yeah, we all got a scissor. Like, yeah. So
okay.
Caprina, please.
But
shit with it.
Prina over here in her bag, like
what the hell?
And then she took like a kiss face with it.
She getting extra
we
animated
gotta,
with these damn hearts.
We gotta plan out another meetup and stuff, y'all. For everybody to hang out. Prina, the boobs.
Oh man.
Nah, because them things was up there.
Was they not? Were they not just you?
Yeah, it's good. I got a good. She got a good boy.
That's a good boy. That's a fuck 'em boy.
Basically,
Why
like
did
what's
you
going
call
on?
out her boobs though?
Did you see?
I mean,
Wow, did you not see?
They came to
They were just sitting there. She started jumping it down. Hey, I'm like,
they wanted to speak,
yeah, you
so
like
he spoke back.
Right,
I saw.
the boobs.
I slightly said hello. And
They just wanted to speak.
I ain't say shit.
Well,
that's what the part of this.
Well,
I said leave her. You wanted to do it again, Uncle Mike? Prina, he need another one. Now you gonna hide him and another one. My uncle need one. Oh, she about how old is she? How old did you print it about? What? 32?
46.
46.
It's the
46.
for the numbers for her to tell you.
Hey. I'm gonna tell you something. I take pride in my age. Do you know why? Because I don't look like my age. So I take pride in my age. If I look like I was 46, then that'd be a different story. But the fact that I look good tonight, I'm good.
Here's why I take pride in mine. I get better every year.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about, basically.
Well, okay, so I'm a baby.
Heart to you, love.
I get better.
I'm a baby. I just joined the crew this last Thursday.
Y'all just gonna be
I'm
weird
happy to
about
say
it
I'm
now.
into my older.
We're
in our 30s. I'm in my 30s. I'm grown, girl.
I feel like in my 30s is when I really realized how much I loved myself and really appreciated myself in my 30s. And as I got older, I mean, I say this all the time, I get better with age. As every year,
people still think I'm in my 20s, so I'm gonna take you.
Look, I'm closer to 40. Tom will be 40 literally in a couple of weeks. That's crazy. That's about to make him feel old. Prina, there you go. Go ahead. I'm 38. I'm about to be 39.
Oh, I'm the youngest person in the room. It's usually always right.
But I will say this is why I hate social media, because I have all the young.
I'll be one of the finest old niggas ever.
See, mine is reverse, Caprina. I got all the older men that be trying to holler at me, which I don't have a problem
with. It's always I got a bunch of youngins.
It's a bracket there.
Which I kind of don't mind, because I kind of get to the point I kind of like my love.
I had a young one holler at me and I felt old and I said, I don't like this. I don't like this. I ain't never experienced this. This is too much for me.
Thank you, baby.
I ain't never dated anybody.
Say my name. I should do that. I should do that one. Say my name.
Go ahead. Put it on TikTok.
Come on, Prina.
I might do it.
Watch, your numbers gonna be ridiculous.
This is, but you know what? That's why certain things I don't.
I bet you hit a damn viral.
I bet y'all won't, because y'all ain't about to put me out there. all three of us can't be out there like that.
Okay.
All three of us.
Because you know I got a 7-year-old who forever gonna be like, "Well, mama, you do it."
Little mama definitely be paying attention. She is.
I'm gonna grab my pearls and be like, "Damn!" But you ain't my age. Remember that.
You didn't have it rough. That's a fact.
So, yeah.
She is a
Yeah,
Carolina girl.
I am a Carolina girl. Michael Jackson. Y'all didn't get that?
Prime.
Oh, I finally figured it out. I can see the comment.
Oh my God, Styles. The show is over, Styles.
At the
Welcome
end.
to the end of
I
the show.
mean,
Styles. Welcome to the end of
Not
the
too
show.
much on
Listen,
me.
I'm gonna
Not
just say
too
this.
much on
Styles,
me.
promote your business real quick. Go ahead and get it in.
yeah.
Thank you. My name is Styles. I am the owner and CEO of Styles Beauty and Beyond. I make all natural cosmetic and beauty products. I also make business graphics and different things like that. So you can catch me at stylesbeautyandbeyond.net or on all my mainstreams, which is Style Beauty and Beyond.
.net.
Not on your time out. Hold on. Why didn't I see it on your page? I went look on your page on your
You
birthday
better
because I
make
was
a
doing.
link tree.
I'll go back out there and look again.
Huh?
Where's your link tree at?
In my bio.
The link tree
No.
is in your bio.
Oh,
I
you gotta
better
click
see a
on your.
link tree.
This is when sometimes.
You said what?
A link tree.
Oh, I
I didn't think to click on the link tree.
What the hell, Frida?
I forgot it. I clicked on everything but that. Okay, go ahead.
All right, Brenda, I know that you know, nothing like a Southern woman. You right. There's all Southern women right here.
This is all. This
All
is the
three
Peninsula
of them.
Southern women.
Actually, I'm
Oh,
not
you
a
a
Southern
Midwest.
woman.
You a
I'm not
Midwest
Southern
You're
girl.
not.
woman.
She a
Yeah, I'm from
Midwest
Bremerton,
girl.
Washington, but I am Texas raised, but I am not originally from Texas.
Wait, you from Washington?
I'm a
Like
Bremerton,
Washington?
Washington, yes.
Like Washington all the way over there?
Like the state.
Them over
I'm
there?
Yeah,
Like
so
that's
South.
God
Georgia.
damn.
It's
but
not
I am
DC.
Texas raised though.
I thought it
Huh?
was DC. She said no. She talking about the one that's all the way up
Oh,
yonder.
you talking
No,
about? Oh, you talking about the state?
next to the
Oh, okay.
dock.
Seattle, like the
Very
Seattle,
cool.
Washington.
Well, baby,
Like
I'm a
Seattle.
Southern
I'm right across
male.
the bridge.
Miss Brina is a North Kakalaki.
I am, but I'm originally from South Carolina, so you know I got
One
Okay,
of the
I
goddamn
got
Carolinas. Pick which one you want. One is a red, one is a
so
blue. That's all I'm gonna say.
nah, for real though.
so my accent can go from one end to the other depending on what I say.
That's funny.
And don't let me get to talking fast, and then you gonna be like, "What's she
Well,
talking about?"
I'm from Philly where
But I'm
it's just
always
ghetto
gonna
as
rep
fuck
my
here.
South.
So I don't
Okay,
hopefully
Steve.
I don't sound like something.
I'm
I
mad
feel
when I was in
like,
Philly. I didn't think to hit you up. My bad.
don't worry
I
about
gotta
it.
go back out there.
Nope, I was already mad when you told me on. You're like, oh,
Well,
Mike, you know what happens in
damn.
Philadelphia? I'm just sitting there like,
But I was
My
in there
brother
for
talking about
like.
coming to Philly. If I come, I hit you up, Mike.
okay, yeah, do that.
I'll be
That's
back
fine.
out there soon, mate. Don't worry about
Like I
it.
said, then y'all
I
gonna
got
When I
see.
special.
come,
Then y'all really
you
gonna see
gotta
how
take me
tall
to
I am, and y'all
an
gonna be like,
original
what the
Philly
fuck?
spot. I want a really Philly cheesesteak. Like I want a good one and some good pizza.
Okay,
Y'all, Mike is cute.
I'm gonna ask
Them
you.
my two things.
Stop it! I ain't that.
But y'all haven't met B Dot then. 'Cause how tall are you, Mike?
I
6'7".
might be bigger than Big B.
B Dot is
B Dot
6'7".
6'9". He's 6'7" or 6'7", 6'8", something like that.
No,
Is he a
he's
big dude?
6'8". That's what
Like
it
he's
is. He's
big, muscular
6'8".
wise?
Y'all
Yeah,
gotta
he's
also think
slow.
about Mike is 6'7", but also like a brick wall. So Mike is like,
Hell yeah, he look like you gonna get stabbed if you push his ass. God
It's like a
damn.
fat brick.
Wait, whoa.
This conversation is getting pausable. All right, let's get out of here.
You
So
know what? Because I ain't gonna lie. When he said that, my mom went somewhere else like, what?
y'all in the gutter, yo. It is 9
Care
something
to
at night,
share?
almost 9:30. We went overtime, and I like it. We always go overtime now. So
Are you caring to share?
listen, basic, you know where to follow her.
just
Just
basically everywhere.
underscore. No, say it the right way. Just underscore.
Underscore basic underscore Lee.
A lot of underscores.
Why you get so mad?
I don't know.
Because man, she ain't trying to scissor. I'm
Thank
trying
you,
to scissor with
Cheeky. Love you.
Thank you, Cheeky. I appreciate that.
Cheeky, this is for you.
Stop it.
And now they didn't do nothing.
Y'all are drawing. Hey, look, shout out to me and my music because my music been doing bomb and shit. I really respect y'all for listening to it.
Mike.
You know what I mean?
Congratulations.
My little freak
I'm
nasty
very
What
one.
proud
I
of you.
All I
tell
want is somebody to tell
you.
me I got pregnant to this, and I'm like, mission.
Oh,
the
pause.
fuck
Hey,
up.
Mike.
Not
Yeah, I'm
you.
Next
about
time
to
I
leave
send you a
now. Yeah, I'm
live,
about to leave.
hold
I'm
on,
about to
Mike.
leave.
When I send you a live, it's because I'm trying to plug you in with somebody. So make sure you come in.
I don't want
Because I've
plugging
been
with
trying to
nobody.
plug you in.
I don't like people. I like to keep my music to myself.
You know what? Okay.
I'll come join your live though.
Can't stand his ass.
Listen, because I just want to play it real quick, and I know this is how Prina probably was sitting when she heard
Basic, I
that
think that's
music
Prina
kicked in.
first.
So Prina, can we look at this and say
There you
this
go.
is
You
Prina
good.
sitting there slow winding and slow grinding?
Get it.
Yeah.
It was the
Yo,
Yeah.
listen. Mike sent me that thing. I was like this. I was in the car and I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Ain't
lie
no
to you.
freak
I was
ass.
waiting for a voice to come on because I thought he was singing to it, but I was still fucking with the beat. For a minute, I said, "Okay, I'm waiting."
I got you, bro. Yeah, that's that
I'm waiting
nasty
for the
music
song
right
to
there.
drop.
whoa,
One
and
more.
hold on, wait a minute. Don't just say that because this was soothing too. Because it was a time. Well, no, I had a nasty dream. Never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, really? Tell me about it. No, I'm playing. I got one more
What
song,
other episode?
and
This
I'm
is what
done with
happens
it.
when you talk too much. You shut up.
Yeah, just a little bit. Y'all probably was, it's spicy time anyway. So, all right, hold on. One more song. This is one of my favorites, and then I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. Man. At least you're gonna show up all late. What the fuck, Lee?
That's a good rhyme song.
Listen.
That's a good
If you
song. You
ever
gotta ride
took
real slow to that.
a pole dancing class, like I
Oh, that's
did,
a pole dancing song?
Oh hell yeah! That's a good.
I'm gonna take me another one too because it was so much fun. But when I say I can see myself, go ahead.
Do not ever in your lifetime say it like that.
Thank you so much, Cynthia. Listen, they was there for the party. Alicia, about the how we doing? You about to see the show end in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I'm about to
Simon
admit
Jackson,
it's time to bed.
you are not on time.
Oh yeah, I know she
Okay.
is. But listen, I'm glad that y'all was able to stop through and the not so basic. Listen, don't let basic fool y'all, yo. She a thug tonight.
Oh, I saw it.
She got hard behind.
I saw it.
This is thug right here. She started crying. You see her clapping and tapping. That's my nigga right there. I wish a bitch would. That's all I was waiting for to say.
And she did her hand like this. She did her hand like that. Move forward. When I come and basic live,
and you can try me.
Yeah, if Lacey go live, I gotta do better coming to y'all live. But coming live, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do this.
Listen, I know.
I'm standing on business when I do this. Watch. Okay,
Yeah,
don't play with me.
Basic turned into a thug stuff. Thug magnificent.
Move forward,
right
basic come my live. Let me like this.
When I'm trying to say something serious.
So now,
like
now,
I just had to clear my throat to let you know.
So Mike got how to duty, and basic now got this. So when I put 2 fingers in the chat like that, it's on. Don't play with me.
You put 2 fingers in the chat. Look,
real.
She wasn't playing no game. She was on business. I'm like, who is this? She in real.
But I love
it
because when you fuck with somebody so hard that they make you stand on business that hard, that's the real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she was willing to fuck up her whole hoodie behind this nigga. I need some hoodies.
Yeah,
and I love it. And I'm here for it.
Her guy is one of my favorite people. I'm hanging out with him and we have fun. That's all. He ready for round 2 to kick in. That's all. He's so excited. But he keeps saying, Mike, I'm gonna get you to drink something. I ain't drink shit.
Mike,
we couldn't get him to drink.
I don't be drinking. No. I had a Modelo and a shot. I did have 1 shot.
I'm not a big.
Then I was drinking wine.
Their peer pressure and Mike.
No, I drank that wine.
Were trying.
I drank that wine and my ass started dancing the whole fucking
danced
time.
anyways, y'all. First of all, he had one shot and danced the whole night.
That's not like me.
I hate to see what a couple
That's
of
me.
shots would do to you.
That's me right there.
Because I don't believe in not having fun. I do not believe in not having fun. We sitting there and I'm
That's
looking at
whack.
people and they playing that motherfucking, because I call them nacho burrito, or I mess around, but I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna sit here and not do nothing. We gonna start dancing. Fuck that, like, so. Yeah.
Listen. There's never a time where I say nobody can be around me when I having a good time. I don't even need, if y'all pay attention, I don't need no extra sedatives to get me where I need to be. But the point of the matter is, we gonna have a good time.
That's all that matters.
But I love y'all, but I'm about to go because y'all
right.
messing in my sexy dream time. You messing with my sleeping beauty time. I don't know what
You
y'all
know,
talking.
hey, Sabrina, when are we going? Is that
Wednesday.
Friday?
Wednesday. We're gonna do Wednesday.
Okay, so I gotta watch both of them tomorrow. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
The damn
okay.
movie.
Yes. So y'all on Wednesday, I'm doing Wednesday. If y'all ain't doing that, y'all want to come to my live. We watching The Harder It Falls, and we watching on Netflix, and we watching The Affair on Tubi.
On Tubi.
The Harder They Fall is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
Yes,
we watching that. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna give everybody perspective.
Go ahead.
Movie review club.
Got that.
And then we watch The Affair on Tubi. Now, mind y'all, when y'all watch a movie on Tubi, you already know. Okay, I don't want to hear. Don't come in there talking about it's not that. We know. Okay,
Why
we
you
know.
We're gonna get into documentaries. We're gonna go into short series. We're gonna do a lot about like us and movies.
And then eventually, and then eventually we might do Games of Thrones and stuff like that. Yeah, we might do might hit y'all with a Game of Thrones series. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know.
My brain is about to bust.
When Game of Thrones come out, that's what me and Basic gonna be talking about.
We're gonna start on Wednesday and end on Wednesday. So
I'm a movie person, period. Like,
me too.
I lose my mind.
So that Wednesday we're gonna go over the 2 movies, and then we'll give you the 2 movies you will be talking about.
Me and Styles probably talk tomorrow about 2 more movies tomorrow.
And there are no late admissions. If you didn't watch it, you ain't getting up there to talk about it.
Yeah, we ain't doing it again. Yeah, we're not doing the the 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. We ain't doing all that.
Wednesday,
that took too long.
How long you got?
Yeah, you got a week.
Binge watch tonight.
Because if you like me, I watch movies at work, so I'm good.
No, I'm about to say this. Supposed to rain too.
I'm like at work. I'm like this at work.
Girl, not for real, because that's why I watch Forever. I was like, oh, the disrespect.
So yeah, but y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And
of course,
this is a good. Y'all give me every time when y'all be like, as soon as I come in, you come, I'm like, dang, y'all know I like y'all because I gotta like y'all. I'm gonna come up here because y'all know I'll be like this, about to take a shower. I'll be like, all right, I'm coming. I come in. I'll vibe with y'all today.
I know I usually always miss it. I'm so glad I got to make it today because I'll be all for it.
I rock with them real hard. I really have.
We really appreciate y'all. I really do. So, and Basic is getting her first. I don't know. I got permission to tell you what's gonna be your gift.
Oh my gosh. Sure, Mike. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So Basic has never used the rose before, right? And I'm sending that motherfucker first mail. That she gonna check the fuck out. She ain't gonna make it to that Monday, John. Make it. Look at their faces. They know what it's about.
Yo, you ain't never had a clue.
No. Basic about to be like a
hey, mine used to stay right on my nightstand. It ain't here because of that mother house. I'm in the process of moving again. But that sucker stay
I do it
on the
nightstand. Basic is going to check
it out. Got a nice. Hey, if your charger ever die or you get it full, you can order another one.
I don't have one anymore because I broke mine. But the point of the matter is like
don't put it in the shower though.
Yeah. That's where I messed up. But the point of the matter is enjoy the ride.
Tell the damn
truth. If it's your first time, don't go to 3. Only press it once.
I would say this. I would say this. It'd be even funner with your partner. I would say that.
Oh.
My dad.
10 times to the max.
But tell her how is it? Is it what it say it is?
Phenomenal.
It's like
your own personal tongue twister.
I give you the sun, the moon, the stars, and all the mountains.
Reading rainbow. Take a look inside a book. You can do anything.
Oh my gosh.
But I would say this. I like the
That's what I'm
actual
talking about.
touch of a human, but but
It's a good
that
feeling.
it was
Hey,
like
don't do it too much.
it was
It'll
like
fuck up your sensation.
What?
yeah, because it's almost like somewhere on the rainbow, kind of thing. You know, yeah. It's
So you
like
gotta get ready for it.
it's like Batman. Da, 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 da.
I got even better one. Nights like this, I
I
wish rain.
It's like this. It's like this. It's like this. I'm going down.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
You
going
ain't. Hey, when that sucker die,
down.
and you, it's a whole other level of pissed.
Oh, when it die on you? Oh man, I don't know nothing about that.
Man,
I got the
that sucker
Gawk
you ain't
3000. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, I keep her fully charged. She's nice and blue and she's pretty. She's my
hey,
favorite
yo,
color.
I could imagine you probably charge it as much as I charge my controller. I'll just leave the bitch on because
I
you don't want
do.
to charge.
I do. I leave it
Ain't
right
never
there on
do
the
that.
little corner.
But go ahead, y'all do your thing. Basic getting her first, and then she gonna do a live review for me.
Whoa.
Wait,
What?
what?
I
Wow,
need to know
wow.
I need to know if it checked her out.
No, what?
Oh,
No,
so you just want a review? I'm about to say this can't be no
Okay.
lie.
Oh no, not like
No.
personal.
What you need to do?
No.
What needs to happen is this. This is what you need to happen. Pick a song that matches your experience, and then play that for him, and he'll understand.
I could do that. I could do
Hell
that.
yeah. Music is always the way to communicate without communicating.
You lucky they closed right now. I'll be on my way over there right now. Hey, we get that joint right quick.
Order it.
I know where to get it from. The Freak
Oh, you
Nasty
finna go
store.
buy.
In that episode, I promise you, by the time it gets to her, that's gonna be our second toy episode. I feel like we should do one of those again, and then we can talk about it in depth now.
I mean, it's not the same as a
let me
person.
know when
I
y'all do
always
that
say,
one.
but it
ain't never gonna be the same as a
I want to
person.
try the new little red one with the lips. And
I know that's the one I'm getting there.
No, I haven't had that.
Oh, that ain't the rose. That's a whole man. She
That's all.
might be
That's
checked out for a couple.
No, they got a new one that's out right now that's a little bit different.
I've seen.
I see
Now,
the
I
one that
haven't
suctions
had.
it do a whole lot, and the tongue goes.
That's
Her face is like, what are y'all trying to put me onto?
I consider that the devil. But go ahead on.
The devil.
I'm gonna be
That's it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But all right, y'all. We will talk to y'all soon. See y'all next week. Thank y'all for joining us. I'm just ending the stream. If y'all want to sit here for a quick second.